Yeah, but the way I would see it is that like we go down there, and like he will begin to take special consideration of her after we complete this task, because like that's how a bartering thing works.
I just want to see you choke over this again, because you're gonna say it totally differently this time as well in character. And I think it's going to be great.
Speaking of this time now in character, welcome to D&D House.
But this time with feeling.
Adara's blank face stares back at you, twisted smile on her lips, as Sir Smiles listens to your to your bargain here. You've got your god token out.
Yep.
You've got his attention.
Take out the god token, and I'm just gonna look at him and immediately say, I would like to ask a favor of you using this coin.
Well, that's why we put them on the plane for the mortals.
Indeed.
Excellent place to be spending your coin, by the way.
Well,
I'm appreciative of your interest here.
Well, yeah, she was placed under my charge, and I want to see her grow.
The more favor I garner, the better. What do you got?
So, with this coin, I would like to beseech you to take special consideration of this child and assist her in growing her powers to possibly do different things or more impressive things, as well as help her to gain free will or control of this power instead of just going blank and not remembering anything.
I can do that. Mind you, though, her power isn't like mine or of me. I interfere, yeah, her sport might get completely shuffled.
What I thought that the divine grace or whatnot that she had was connected with you.
Yeah, no. I won her in a bet from Thoth. She's totally supposed to be his.
I thought you said this was your first time knowing her existence.
Well, that's what my assumption is. I just, how old is this body? Like 10?
Indeed.
Yeah. Like 10 years ago is when I had a gambling, Thoth and I had our last game. I won like 300 odd, divinely graced folk from him.
Ah.
Yeah. Transferring their charge over to me, but of course any divine deeds that they then do, the favor would go to me, kind of thing. You don't understand how that works. You're not. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know her, but being right along the right age and stuff, her powers technically come from Thoth. But fuck man, I could redo whatever.
Would you have any idea of what these powers would become if you were to take charge?
They could stay the same. She could gain the power to shoot maggots out of her eyes. Fuck man, I don't know. It's
well,
I've got a little bit of control over some things, right? You want something similar? I could totally probably work that in. We might be able to keep the same sport, but I could add a little something extra on top.
Yes, that sounds great, because she's already relatively used to this, and I wouldn't want to put any new strain on her than I already am.
Learn how to see the least probable future.
And your coin will totally get you that. I'm not sure, though, if I'm going to come back.
What do you mean?
Like, that's one coin, right? One coin, one favor kind of deal. Mm-hmm. So if I augment her powers, we're like even, bud. So that whole also special interest thing, I don't think that I'm going to be bothered.
Very well, then in that case, that's quest.
Unless, of course, you
yes,
make your way to Dragon Sanctuary at some point.
In which case, we can do that.
Yeah.
We will take that quest.
Part of the caveat as well, though, if you come to Dragon Sanctuary to help me out, if you die, I'm not going to uphold anything and go take care of her.
Well, that's fair, because in that case, we didn't complete the our end of the bargain.
Yeah, exactly. So, glad we're on in path of understanding here.
It's going to murk you at the end of it.
Yes, I believe this is fair to me. I hand the coin.
Yeah, you hand Adara the coin, and it just disappears in her hand. It goes, it was rather pleasurable doing business with you. feel like there was some weird timey-wimey bullshit going on, and you spent way too much time thinking about this whole deal thing. Consolation for your troubles, and Adara reaches into her pocket and pulls out a little glass token of a clown. Those are, my special kind of favors. Us couple trickster gods really enjoy using them. You, have a good one.
You as well. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. And with that, the smile goes away. Adara snaps back to him. What? Oh, I did it again, didn't I?
That you did. Do you feel any different?
Am I somewhere else? I feel like I'm still sitting on a bed.
Why, you are.
She squeeses down. I need you to roll a D100. I need you to roll some percentile die.
Oh no. All right, here we go.
Dara also turns into an orc.
I wouldn't even be mad.
Orc party.
Now we gotta go through town to explain this one.
Fuck it, at that point, we're just gonna go join the orcs in the east.
Like, honestly, like, we're looking more and more sus. Just like orcs, just like one showed up, now there's two, now there's three.
Yep.
Eventually, we're gonna have a whole tribe. That is a 55 on that first one.
So quickly.
55. Almost perfect even.
Pouring from the sewers.
No, I don't really feel any different.
Very well.
Shoots
Well,
laser beam at you.
in time, I suppose.
Okay. Is that all you need from me tonight?
Indeed.
I'm tired.
Yes, you can go to bed. Would you like a biscuit before bed?
Oh, no, I had dinner. Thank you.
Very well.
Think about something we need real bad. Test it out. What do you need done?
No, she's had a long day. I'll test it out in the morning.
You guys pass out. Yeah, Smiles granted you a clown token. And now you got a little bit more information about what those things are. So there are, of course, the generic god tokens that will work with any god. There are also god tokens for specific subsects of gods.
Ah, gotcha.
And they have their own magical effect, like this token. It is a consumable item that does a very specific thing. You have yet to try out. You guys arise the next morning. Anybody thinking about anything that they need to get done for the day? What's on the list?
What did we just talk about? Oh, we're gonna go find Mark, but I don't know.
Were you going to go looking for Mark, or were you going to get your ice sculpture done? Would you have your spells prepared for?
I have spells prepared for the ice sculpture.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So at least you're doing that.
I mean, she's...
You're helping.
Yeah,
Were you asking at all to recruit either of these Muppets as some muscly backup?
I don't think so. I think we got it.
All right.
No.
Yeah, you probably got it. What were y'all two's plans for the day then?
I didn't have any. I thought we were going to go find Mark.
Well, that can be your plan if you
There you
want.
go.
Yeah, that could be the plan.
I mean, we only need a short amount of time. If y'all want to, like, do something small around town, like maybe start passing out flyers, then
Well,
we can...
If the spells are already prepped for the ice thing.
Well, she only needs
Well-
an hour to meditate, and she can change them.
I do have some spells like I have enhanced diplomacy for when we go hand out flyers and things to make people more likely. To
Which
come
you
to the bubble.
really should do sooner rather than later.
Yes. So I have some of that
Also,
stuff.
probably shouldn't have the orcs pass out the flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably wise.
I figured we would be doing that.
It might be kind of novel.
Right.
You guys aren't unknown in town, so
Oh, and then,
maybe
we can,
the
and then we can just
craziest
like,
thing.
oh wait, hold on now, because we can advertise the drink Orc's Blood.
This is going to make the orcs' blood drink a lot more
Dubious.
taboo.
Yeah.
There is no real orc's blood in the drink,
No.
I think.
Yeah,
Not
you guys-
like it'll actually
you guys
not-
got a little
does not
extra
contain-
sign above the menu. Does not contain any real orcs blood. No
You
orcs
can
were harmed in
test
the
that
making
out
of
with
this drink.
Adara. See, maybe think about like, needing to make a new drink, and then whatever she makes, we can call it the oracular spectacular.
That's not even bad.
All I'm saying, guys.
Well, my initial plan was I was gonna go
think we have
train.
booze on the brain,
Yeah.
so... You want to go train?
That was my initial plan. But if we have something else that we're thinking,
I'm a charismatic fella. I can try to pass out flyers while you train.
yeah, sure.
All right.
I'll take
Back
a
at the training fields,
Taking a
handing
dart
out
with
flyers at the training fields, ice sculpture, and then handling flyers and/or mark.
Yeah.
Just kind of depending on exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What's your guys' passive perceptions?
Oh.
11.
Is that just the
14.
Just the score. Yeah.
just the score? So that's an 8.
I get a +2 racial bonus.
What was yours? 14.
14.
9.
Fantastic. You guys all awaken rather early in the morning, as you tend to do. Adara's not upstairs.
Oh yikes.
Fuck.
I don't like this game. We played
I-
it once.
We'll start searching for her.
Yeah, start looking around. You go downstairs. No sign. Phil's just waking up at this point. Johnny's just waking up at this point. They both are heading downstairs to grab some pamphlets and go do some talking about the bar. Johnny's been doing that a couple of
Time
days
to go
now.
slam on
Can I
Kay's
see?
door.
Yeah, he wakes up.
Oh, were you asleep? I'm so sorry. I was
Yeah,
just
he's-
wondering if you knew where Adara went. Okay, that's fine. Go back to sleep, Eddie.
He curls back up on his bed. You guys have enough bunk beds. Kenosi's most certainly taking his own
Mm-hmm.
when he's not sleeping at Adara's feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already
Our
gone and
hammock.
looked for this girl
Yeah.
like once. We have plans. She can fend for herself. I'm going down to the basement.
I'm looking for my child.
No, I'm looking for the child.
Where else do you look?
One child has died on our watch. I don't want to
I'll search the entire bar, upstairs, downstairs.
Mhm.
I'll even check the basement dungeon.
You check the basement dungeon.
You didn't read Kay's bedtime story.
Oh, Kay's gonna be so sad.
What? What? Was what? Who said I was reading Kay a bedtime story?
You did.
You did.
You absolutely didn't.
100%.
But I did.
I just knew it was agreed upon that you were gonna read Kay a bedtime.
I didn't agree to
Cecil
anything.
did not agree to anything. But Haraway and Kay had
You
an
don't agree to a
understanding.
lot of things. We just shove you into it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kay comes down looking kind of sad in the morning.
That's a shame. I'm looking for my child.
Yeah.
I have bigger problems.
You slide down, you check the whole bar, you check the basement dungeon. No sign of her.
Here we go. Looks like I'm searching the town and God damn it.
Yeah,
You need to get some sort of like GPS tracker on this thing.
You head out the front door, you take like 2 steps down. She's standing right in front of your stairs to the bar. She's got a little stack of pamphlets in her hand, and she's just like reaching them out to space. By the Babbling Baboon, we're opening in 3 days.
Aww.
Absolute break expression on her face. Seems like that's the only thing she can say. Every now and then someone grabs a flyer from her.
And I'll leave her be. I'll go back inside and I'm gonna ask Kenosi just keep an eye out the window, make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
He goes down and he opens up your front-facing windows over your little soon-to-be garden with your little tree saplings in it. And just kind of like leans out and just watches her stand there.
Good man.
You two head down to the basement.
Mhm.
Yeah, go into the ice room, and you're using a combination of spells.
Yes. So, yeah, I'll cast Spider Climb and Ant Haul on you.
Perfect. I'm going to start climbing up that wall. Would you like a climb check?
No, spider
Perfect.
climb does not require it.
Excellent.
You just get to walk right up.
Yeah.
No traps are sounding or anything like that. You know, it's very easy. The ghost is just minding his own business, skating around your stored supplies down there.
And if you need help knocking them down, then I'll come up there too.
Yeah, I think I got it. Do you want a strength check to break off one of these icicles?
Absolutely.
8. Haha! Nat 20.
You just
24.
You just have it in your arms.
Well, I would assume like I had my feet. I'm like hanging upside down, breathing.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna fall.
Oh yeah, spider climb.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Spider
Yeah.
climb keeps you affixed to the ceiling,
Yeah.
thanks to Ant Hall
Right.
as well. And yeah, you walk this rather large. You just set it down. Super simple.
Perfect.
You guys have a very large chunk of ice to work with here.
Bone dice never fail. Yep. So it's your turn. I did my part.
Okay. So just kind of explain to me like the angles and things, and I'll try to visualize it with snow shape, and then you can do the chiseling and the finer details.
I mean, you want me to explain your monkey to you? Because I feel like
no,
you know
because
your
I
monkey.
think we had the rough pose last time. Did you want any of that altered, or is that pretty good?
Well, I mean, last time we used armor shape, and that didn't go super well. Like this time, I mean, do you want me to just go borrow Kenosi? We can bring him down here.
No.
You can look at him while you do this. That might
No,
be.
I got it. But you want the same kind of direction that we had.
Yeah,
last
like
time.
I don't know, maybe like cute little monkey paws and the tail. Make sure the tail is.
Yeah, the tail's
Swoopy,
imperative for the
yep.
for the luge, the booze luge.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so then I'll cast the snow shape on that.
All right, yeah, you get it made, and it'll stay down there. You know, you don't have to worry about it melting down in that room for a good couple of days. Easy peasy. Looks
I think
enough like
the spell
Kenosi.
itself lasts for a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it?
So
Does
this
it
is-
revert back to?
I believe so. I'll
Okay.
double check it, but this was kind of our test to make sure that we'll have it down.
Yeah. Perfect.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes.
We don't want an ugly monkey the last day.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, like you could just like go and grab more icicles.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
Yep.
way, like you just have templates.
Well, also, like, how big was this ice thing?
Oh, I mean, it was much larger than like your chest, at least. You know, probably a full body.
So we could probably make
Chunk of
like
ice.
2 out of that. Like, well, no. I mean, a baboon's pretty good size. Probably
Yeah.
just 1.
If you want it as a 1-to-1 scale, you're probably
Yeah.
gonna just make
Yeah.
1 out of that kind of an icicle.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
there's tons up there. You know, the spell lasts for a while and stuff.
Right.
You can-
It's just for the weapons.
just
so
for
this
weapons.
one
it
will
lasts for a
actually
while. Yeah, so this
last.
one just
Oh,
lasts.
as
The
long as
aesthetic
keep it in
things
the
stick.
gold. Yeah.
All right.
So you could collect a couple more of these and cast a spell a couple more times. You could
Yeah,
have
we could do a
backups.
swan if you wanted
you could
a
have different
swan.
animals.
Yeah. Okay, I'll climb back up. We'll try again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Like
As
there
you
are
get back, the icicle that you removed is back.
That's cool. I'm gonna take the same one.
All right.
If
So
it
I
ain't
can
broke, don't
cast,
fix it.
snow shape one more time today.
Perfect. That's all we need.
We're just gonna like.
Oh well, I don't think I got this one.
Oh, you absolutely do. You grab a hold of it and you just like in a moment of not thinking, you snap to the side, you feel the break, and then you go to lift, and your feet come off the ceiling, and you just reflex
top of
save
our other
to
one?
Oh
to save from some damage as you're falling.
Okay, question. Can I take full damage and do the reflex save to save the ice?
The icicle.
Yeah, so it doesn't shatter on impact.
If you wish to impose your body in between yourself and the icicle
do have
on
healing
this
spells
90-foot
prepped.
fall, you are more than welcome to.
You won't
That
do
will
it.
probably be more than
Hey, she has slow
Full
fall.
damage, though.
She's a monk.
you have to be able to touch a
This is true.
usable surface.
This is true.
You're pretty far away from the wall.
You won't do it.
No balls.
It's a
No balls.
D6 per 20 or D6 per 10?
D6 per 10.
10.
First 20's free.
9.
Oh,
So-
you're for 76.
76.
Yeah, fuck it.
So you wish to impose in between.
Take that hit.
Oh man.
It's totally what she would do, okay? She worked hard for this. That's a 24 on the reflex save.
You are more than welcome to take extra damage to save the icicle.
Yep. Please roll low. That's not super low.
That's not very low.
It's not very low.
10, 22.
It's a little higher than average.
Yeah, that's 30 on the die.
Perfect. I
So-
will lift. Do you want me to apply massive damage?
45 points of damage.
45?
45 extra from the weight of the ice.
That's fine. Do you want me to roll fortitude to not knock out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
21?
No, it's not enough. No, you're unconscious.
That's fine.
And the icicle just stops. You hear ribs crack.
Oh,
Your
God.
world goes black. It rolls off of you and just kind of like rolls towards the center of the room a little bit.
But I saved the icicle.
You say, yeah, the
You
icicle is in
sure
one piece, and you're just crumpled underneath.
Okay.
Is the old ice sculpture still on the floor?
The ice sculpture is on the floor. I assume that you just crafted it next to the wall.
Yeah.
Whereas the
Yeah.
good icicle was a little more central to the room. So that ice sculpture was not in danger of getting crushed. And Nvidia was not in danger of getting crushed, as you now have to hop at Mach speed up to
Yeah.
unconscious Edzeli.
Yeah. Great.
You guys, training and handing out flyers at the fairgrounds. What kind of training? You training for 1v1s? You training for jousting?
I will train for 1v1s because I'm taking Adara with me.
Oh, you're gonna grab her.
When I go training, I'll
Okay.
I want to take her with me because I want to keep eyes on her.
It's probably not a bad call, as both Phil and Johnny have left the bar at this point, leaving just Kay hanging around with his new herbs that she's already gathered. So you're gonna be training for 1v1s.
Yes.
Are you doing any training, or are you mostly focusing on
Just there to hand out flyers.
handing out flyers? Perfect. All right, you guys get Adara kind of snapped back to it as she's handed out enough flyers that her sport can be satisfied. And you scoop her up and head down to the fairgrounds.
Carry her on my shoulders.
Yeah, oh, she's excited about that. Takes a little while. She's a little off balance at first and a little freaked out. But
She
then-
hang on to my braids. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Once she finds like the good grip, she's just like woo! Yeah, having a wonderful time being tall. Not like she can see the difference. You guys get to the fairgrounds. There are new folk going around. There's still the Mad Kingsmen working on that giant tent. The tent itself is pitched at this point. It seems like now there's some caravans showing up, and they're moving in furnishings. They're moving in all kinds of different
What I
things.
wouldn't give to have.
They're setting up beds.
Just
setting
gonna put
up
up and
beds.
I have spark.
There's a couple new folk around, and a couple D12s. See for the first chunk of the day who is at the training grounds.
10.
I don't know if I have it on me.
10 and 8.
I'm gonna say like you can use one of my healing potions.
That's why I did not feel these spells prepared.
Yeah, you guys see a couple new faces, 2 new people. You see a man in full plate armor practicing jousting with a dummy, and there is a woman. She is in full, what would that be? Sorry, full golden robes, and she is currently over looking at a little tree that's been planted, just kind of sitting underneath, reading a book. Besides that, you see that Nelson, the spear wielder from the adventuring party, is hanging around nearby as well. He seems to be observing the woman currently. And, one more new woman as well. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong, I had the other page. Another lady, she is in blue robes, and she seems to have some sort of strange box that she is fiddling with, kind of like a puzzle box. And she is sitting over on the stands near where the couple folk are practicing. There's a couple guardsmen practicing for like 1v1s as well, and a couple guardsmen that have picked up some bows and are working on archery practice.
I'm gonna approach the guardsmen that are practicing for the 1v1s,
Yeah.
and I'll ask if any of them want to spar with me.
Yeah, they all kind of look your way. A couple faces that you recognize. The old man is around, and that younger guy that was with him on the first day. And they both kind of give you a little nod and wave you in, as they are kind of under instruction to keep you close. Yeah, they'll train with you. None of them are really that up to snuff, though. They're all very low-level kind of combatants.
I want to give them pointers as we're
What
practicing.
weapons did you bring with you?
just my flail and my sword.
Left the halberd at home?
Yeah.
All right. And you? Anywhere specific that you want to be handing flyers out to? Anybody specific you want to talk to?
No, we'll just be walking around,
Just kind of wandering about?
just kind of moseying. I don't know anybody. They don't know me. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fair. The as you're wandering around, kind of randomly handing out flyers to folk, a lot of the peasantry that's kind of watching the younger kids and stuff generally avoid you. A good chunk of the guardsmen seem relatively interested, as of course they do have to stay near you as well. And at some point, the lady in gold, who was sitting under the tree reading, closes her book and she approaches you.
Oh, shit.
Very interesting. Oh, what do you? How'd you find your way around here?
I came through the front gate.
Ah, you're from
Despite
town.
the spectacle.
So it's a pretty
Yes.
lady.
Ah, oh. Yeah, she is rather beautiful. Got kind of that nerdy look to her. Big Coke bottle glasses, but they wear well.
A bookie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Total bookworm. Very, rail thin kind of physique. Keeps her hair relatively short, kind of bob cut. What are you handing out?
Well, the business I co-own is opening in a couple of days, and I hand her a flyer.
Oh, you own a business in town.
Yes.
Well, that's quite novel. That's fantastic. What is it? Oh, a bar.
Yes. Are you gonna answer? Let me answer, or are you just gonna answer the questions yourself?
Oh, well, sorry. Go ahead. Give your spiel. And she kind of like folds up the paper and stuffs it into a pocket.
Give her the sales pitch.
I don't have a sales pitch.
You just asked for it.
You should just ask to give her a sales pitch.
Show her what we got.
Tell me about your bar. Tell me about yourself. You just a barkeep?
I'm a barkeep. I'm, quite handy with some weapons and the smith's tools and a ship. Not with the baboon, however, that resides within our tavern. He's quite the exotic spectacle to draw in.
You guys have a baboon?
Yes.
I love observing the baboons.
Do you know what a baboon is? Most people don't seem to know what it is
Oh.
around here.
Yes, sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Lady Moran. I run research for Fort Spot, sorry, down south. So I have been into the Fey Woods every now and then and very familiar with the jungle animals.
Gotcha. Peak person of interest. Got it. Yeah, we one of our cohorts has a friend who's a baboon.
Oh, how novel.
Yes, we're opening. We're here to corner the market. We've got deals with Melman. We're gonna convince Voodoo Rangers.
Who's Melman?
Melman's Brewery, the finest brewery there is in the place. You know about baboons, but you don't know about a place down the street.
It's my first time in Bronze Shire. I just got here last night.
Read a map.
I won the lottery for leave.
Tell her about the booze wooge.
I don't know about the booze luge.
I knew that's a
there
shame.
for its creation.
But we've been talking about
Yeah, yeah.
this for a
Itzelli's been
while.
talking about it for a long
She is
while.
very excited about it.
You
I'm
know
sure
about-
would've
you know
heard
about the
this.
booze.
Do you listen to what Itzelli talks about excitedly?
No.
Fair.
I'm surrounded by a bunch of bumbling idiots.
I'm sorry, whose intelligence score just dropped?
Sorry, what's your intelligence score?
It's a 1.
Oh, my modifier, not my score.
Oh man. Holy shit.
Well, that's most interesting. Maybe I'll have to swing by.
Yeah, we'll have finest breads
Yeah,
from also
absolutely.
just down the street. A lovely lady named Joanne is providing the bread for the night. Crackers
Bread's important.
and loaves and stuff, and
Yes.
some kind of cold contraption for beer.
A cold contraption for beer. Cold beer.
Cold beer.
Sounds quite novel.
Well, it's in 3 days. I run it with that guy over there, and I point to Uzel beating up the guards.
He points over to me as I'm like hoisting a guard over my head.
It's the younger man. He's just like, Jesus Christ, no, please, please.
You gotta keep your feet under you, son.
They are under me, and so are yours. She's She's like, oh, is he like, do you guys have a family relation, or?
No, he's
How'd you
he's
come-
a halfling.
You have most certainly registered yourself as a full orc.
A mudblood, if you will.
I totally did.
Yeah.
I totally did. You're fucking it. You're
So not
fucking
like a stepbrother then or something? Or?
No.
Oh, no family relation at all. How'd you two find each other?
Well, he runs the bar in town, and I came looking for a job, and he's a part of the adventuring group that owns the bar, and...
Oh, you're all adventurers, Taylor. That explains why he is currently throwing guards around like volleyballs.
Yeah, it's quite something.
Yeah. Most amazing. Most fantastic. Very novel. And you're just as strong? You also partake in the throwing of guardsmen when you're not handing out flyers?
I prefer to trip and go for the knees.
Interesting. Very interesting.
From 7 feet tall, you're
Yeah.
Sweep the leg!
You gotta like crouch, just like get to people's kneecaps.
Anybody in your adventuring party a cavalryman?
Oh, just me.
I like the horseback fancy play.
Yes. Like jousting?
Horseback fancy play. Dear God.
He owns a horse.
Well, my associate will be most interested to see.
Well, who's your associate? You know mine.
She points at the man on the horse practicing jousting.
Ah.
Yeah, that would. It's a pretty logical conclusion.
So what do you do for him? I mean, you're tiny, no offense, but...
Oh, I don't do anything for him specifically. Well, I have. I run research, like I said, on the Fey Woods for the fort spot.
Right.
I'm also an accomplished enchanter, hence the golden robes. And you know, I handle some upkeep on the fort and upkeep on men's gear and things like that. Just novel things.
An enchanter, like magical items and stuff.
Yes.
Well, I've got a deal with the for commission to work with the blacksmith here in town. I might need your help at some point.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be able to. I'm strictly commissioned under the government for my magical talent.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, and since I'm on leave right now, unless I get, an offer from up high kind of thing, I won't be casting any spells at all. I plan on spending my time drinking far too much beer and enjoying the games when they come next month.
Well, be sure to spend all your gold at our booth, and we'll have the finest around.
Well, I'll test that theory. Yeah, extends her hand out for a little handshake, very dainty. And she walks away, goes back to read under her tree. Yeah, super nerdy.
Fucking goody two shoes. I follow the rules and won't enchant weapons. Looking ass.
She at least won't agree to someone she's just met to deals like that. You know?
Coward. Coward.
maybe you're a snitch.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you are.
Yeah, the orc is
It
gonna
is.
snitch to the government.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not unlike the government, of course.
I need to buy their loyalty, okay?
Most people in the military, you would know more specifically because you've had more dealings around the Mad King's land
Yeah.
than any of these fools. The Mad King runs a secret police force, and their entire thing is to investigate adventuring parties and other government installations and themselves. They just look for people abusing magic and for people selling illegal magic items. They look for people who will buy illegal magic items.
I mean, for the...
And it sets a lot of paranoia and greatly discourages freelance work amongst
the amount of people that have
magic
approached
folk.
us the last couple of days, maybe we're being investigated by the Gestapo right now.
Any of them could be. Yeah.
We're constantly followed by guards. That's a good hint.
Guards,
I mean, fucking Gato
this
is
gal,
here looking for us.
Gato's here. The fucking dude who's like, hey, I'm just gonna appear in an alley every once in a while and offer you items
Yep.
of importance.
Dawn.
Yeah, classic Dawn.
So like,
Roy's taken quite a bit of interest in you guys, and after your last
there
bout, there's most certainly more to that guy than meets the eye.
Oh yeah.
this whole adventuring party that just came into town could also just be a Gestapo party.
Yes, or any one individual of their party could be as well. She could be part of the secret police.
And I slapped her.
Yeah, you slapped one of them.
She
You
was a
slapped one of the.
You slapped her
called me
without
a whore.
magic, though, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
True,
it's
that,
okay.
that bitch slapped me.
Yeah,
This
you
is
slapped
not actually
Tatiana.
magic. She just has magic fists. That's all.
They don't.
Only
She
for the
felt that
purpose of
special
offensive
tingle.
damage.
She couldn't tell if that was from the slap or from something else.
She saw her, like,
you could,
twist her
though-
foot to put her body into it and was like, oh
You could pretty safely rule out Gato, seeing that he has overtly been fighting you guys.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily like the secret police's
This is
thing,
very
running
secret.
hunter parties and stuff like that. Not quite their shtick. But yeah, you guys, there's a lot of heat around, and more Mad Kingsmen are showing up every day, getting ready for this fair, as it is mostly an event for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've handed out some flyers. You're practicing your 1v1s. Roll a perception for me.
10.
At some point, the woman in blue has found her way rather close to where you guys are practicing, and she seems to kind of just sit near you with her eyes closed, fiddling with her little puzzle box.
Does Adara take any notice of that?
No,
She's
Adara can't see her.
Okay. Well,
Adara's just kind of like hanging around. Every now and then she hears just a thwack, and she's like, "Yay!"
Aw.
While we're practicing or whatnot, could I also have her handing out flyers?
Yeah,
While
she'll have
practicing?
a little stack of flyers, and every now and then, if she hears like footsteps come by, she just kind of calls out. She hands one to the lady in the robes. Not much else for conversation, as she seems to be kind of meditating, kind of focused on what she's doing, whatever it is she's doing.
Hell, I'm not straining myself right now as I am holding a guard by one hand. As
Yeah,
he's
he's
yeah, he's doing the older brother things. I'm just holding him. I'll just shout over to her because she's close to us. So, what are you working on over there?
Her eyes are closed. She doesn't see that you're looking at her or anything. She doesn't quite seem to respond to that.
Ma'am?
And
The box.
yeah, with that she, huh? Oh, me? Oh, sorry. Hi. Hope you don't mind. I'm just kind of doing my thing. I'm gathering magical energy
Oh.
from the exertion of energy that you guys are doing.
Oh, you get magic energy from these fools.
Well, and yourself as well. I'm sorry. I'm a ritual sport. I have the ability to draw power from the exertion of great emotions, physical effort, general life force nearby, other magically inclined beings, and funnel the energy into other objects or casters. I'm here for the fair.
Makes sense. Lots
And,
of energy going into
I'm actually here on special consignment to fill up these puzzle boxes with energy. They're just magical storing conduits for the company that I'm under consignment for currently.
Well, is there any way I can assist you with that?
Keep sweating.
Very well. And I'll shout over to 2 more guards, just 3v1 me.
Yeah, they're sitting there breathing heavily on the bench, and they just slap on their little training helmets and get some wooden swords and start.
Time to sweat,
staggering.
boys.
Yeah, man. Okay.
And yeah, I'll do that for a while, and then
Yeah. You feel like you're getting tired faster than you should be.
This is perfect training. It's just like training on top of a mountain. Less oxygen, you
Yeah.
get better.
Yeah, kind of like a high altitude training as she's gone back to kind of her meditation.
How often are you going to be down here? Because this is pretty great.
Oh, well, I'm on consignment to do this at least 4 days a week, but I might just get my boxes done early so I don't have to drain anybody's actual energy at the fair, you know?
Oh, that's probably wise. I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of the Mad Kingsmen would not look too kindly on being handicapped.
Oh, it affects everybody equally.
Fair enough.
Shouldn't be much of my problem, and I do have a writ of permission to be using magic for the fair, so.
It's good to have one of those. Well, if you are ever down here while I'm training, feel free to come on over. I'll gladly share the energy that I have.
Yes, you are quite the source.
Well, I put a lot of work into these muscles.
I can see that. Say, is that your apprentice there? Just pointing to Adara.
Indeed she is.
Ah, so you would happen to be associated with this flyer that she handed me.
Absolutely, I co-own that bar.
Ah, bars are quite the place to gain energy for nighttime festivities. Usually a lot of emotion there.
Indeed, our grand opening is coming up. You should stop by.
Oh, a grand opening. I could probably fill an entire box with that.
Ice
Could get
cold
my
beer
work
as
done.
well.
Could get my work done almost a whole week early if it's popular enough. Ice cold, you say?
Indeed. Not a lot of folks around here have that.
Not a folks around anywhere have that. I'm relatively used to it, but was not expecting it on this trip.
We aim to please.
It's fantastic. I look forward to it. I'll certainly be there. I'm a big fan of chilled beer. I don't do this southern desert kind of warm beer thing.
It's very strange, isn't it?
Well, you know, when you don't have access to the cold.
Absolutely.
How do you keep your beer cold?
You know, that is not my part of the operation. I mainly handle security, so you would have to ask one of my associates.
Strange. You're magically inclined, so it's not your talent to keep things cold then.
No. Like I said, security. As I'm like now holding two guards at arm's length.
Shove one onto the ground. He's just like, oh.
And like the other one, I just like step to the side and let him like just take his momentum and just fall.
Yeah. So what is your talent?
I'm strong. I hit things hard.
Oh, but your talent isn't in physical augmentation. You haven't used any spells.
Oh, 'cause it's not necessary here.
So you are physical augmented. A sport or a full-blown mage?
Well, far from a mage, like I said, just strong. If there's any magical properties to me, then I wish they would have shown themselves a little more. Would have made all this training a little bit more easier.
Well, I certainly sense a great deal of magical power from you. So
Maybe
perhaps your sport's still latent and you just don't know what you can do yet.
Absolutely. Maybe we can investigate it together.
Unfortunately, I'm not an identifier. I'm just a ritual.
Ah, shit.
But I could potentially just pour power into you until something happens. That could be quite dangerous, though.
We can do that away from the population. That way, if anything explodes, people are safe. Safe for myself.
Bro, you're gonna explode.
Perhaps.
That's why I said safe for myself.
If I get my consignment done early, I could be made available for something like that. There's many ways to gather power, and I'm sure this town will satisfy my magical needs quite easily.
Perfect. I look forward to it.
She wants you to satisfy her needs.
I already have a contract with somebody else.
You signed
I'm
an
taking four. I'm taking so.
Exclusivity and signed.
Yeah, no, I'll leave her to
Your name, Sir Knight?
Ulgan.
Ulgan. I'm not familiar with orc names. That's quite funny on the tongue.
Not the first time I've heard it.
Lady Olivia.
Pleasure. And I'll extend my very large hand.
Yeah, gives you a little shake of dainty as well.
Yeah, just 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Just take up her whole hand.
All right. Couple new friends met for this morning. You snap back to consciousness
Yay!
as you're healing her.
Yes.
How much healing do you pump in?
Well, let's throw a cure moderate and see how she's feeling. And then I had a question. So, since she was knocked unconscious, are the spells that were cast on her?
No, those were cast by you.
Okay.
If
so,
you fall unconscious, those kind of
so
spells
she might
will
be able to lift this
fall
thing
out.
off of herself. Is what I'm hearing.
It's rolled off of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Icicles are relatively round.
Do you want to roll the healing, or do you want me to roll it?
I'll let you do it.
Okay.
I don't know if that was the best decision, but I'll take it. Oh, it wasn't the best
It was
decision.
not the best decision. That's okay. So you can take 12 points of healing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm at like half now.
How are you feeling?
Pretty fucked up.
That wasn't very pretty.
Well, I saved the ice, so that's all that I really wanted to do.
You did save the ice.
I think I'm done now, though.
Did you break any bones?
An entire ceiling full of icicles. They magically replenish every round.
But that's totally something she would have done.
Yep, absolutely.
Save it!
I got this one. This is the one I want. You know, some does hurt a little bit, but
Let's just, let me take a look here again real quick, and we'll just give you a little more healing.
that would be appreciated.
Wow, that's shitty.
Also ass.
+9.
Okay.
So,
Little above half now.
yep.
It's good enough. I can survive most things with 31 hit points.
We'll see.
A Tarask appears in the dungeon.
Do you ice shape that one as well,
Or do we want to just save that
or do
one?
you just kind of hang on to that one, save onto spells and stuff?
Yeah, we have it down. We can work on it tomorrow.
That sounds like a good plan.
You need to take a nap.
Yeah, I want to go get a drink. Naps aren't necessary. I just
Can you
had a
make
nap.
it back upstairs, or do you need?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Feeling great.
All right.
Like a big slab of ice just fell on me. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
You guys head upstairs. As you get to the top, perceptions.
Oh boy. 23.
26.
There is a familiar face about, sitting at the bar right now, pink hair
Oh.
and these kind of faux dreads.
This
Okay.
one.
May's back.
Yeah.
There is a pile of armor at her feet, and she has poured herself a drink. And she looks up and goes, "Oh, hey!
Hey,
May.
howdy, May.
Do you guys mind if I just and she just takes a long pull of this beer. Go back to normal around you guys? I mean, you already know, so there's no real reason for me to pretend I'm human."
I mean, don't let anybody else see you though, because we're trying to bring customers in.
But you're not open yet, right?
No.
Are
not
you?
yet.
Do you have
No,
or is there a pre-signing going or something?
No, you're
a pre-show?
good for now. For now, you're good.
Oh, thank God. And she drops the disguise spell that she has on her and returns to normal succubus form. Very standard look. Big red wings, red skin, no hair, couple little horns. Still very pretty. And, oh, that's so much better. So, what's up?
Well, this one just had a little accident, but we're okay. So
Where's my, consignatories?
Oh, they went to go train down at the training grounds. Do you want me to make you a drink?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's still a 19. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Probably just a more standard kind of mixed screwdriver kind of style thing or something.
Perfect. It's good enough.
Yeah, she slams that back. So what have you guys been up to? I've been checking out those gems that you guys gave me, and very interesting. Where'd you guys get access to so much transmutational magic?
Well, as you can see, this one is now a rabbit, so
yes.
we just
Yeah.
kind of wandered into a whole mess of it.
So that's not just like a wild shape thing that you do?
No, this is kind of permanent.
Classic.
Yep. Yep. Choices were made. They were not all good ones. So.
So you just stumbled into a humongous font. Is it still there?
No, we broke it.
Yeah, it's gone now. That's where the shards came from.
Most of it fell into the lava.
Interesting. There's lava involved. Quite the places you guys travel to.
Is there still lava in there?
There totally is still lava.
I haven't gone
Oh,
back
yeah.
in there.
We have been avoiding that place.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've seen lava. Reminds me of my days back home.
Well, I mean, it's. I guess we should. No, it's.
Do you want to give her access to the insane amount of transmutation magic that's down there? Yeah, that's yeah.
I hadn't put any of the gems in the armor just quite yet. Unfortunately, there's only very specific things that you can do with that much magical power. Not like normal gems of wondrous power where you can just kind of slot them in and enchant whatever you feel like. It'll take a little work for me to figure out, but I'll get there.
Okay. What kind of things do you think you can do with them, like as they are?
Oh, well, right now there's way too much power stored up in those things to do anything safely. I'm going to need to spend some time and make an appropriate dais around before I can mount it to anything in a useful manner. Otherwise, it might just, you don the armor and it might just turn you into a rabbit.
Good call.
Yeah.
Couldn't turn
Yeah.
me into a gnome, could you?
I can't. They possibly could.
They have.
The gems.
The gems?
Oh, the gems.
Absolutely no reliability, though.
Do you want to risk it for the biscuit?
You know. I'm good for now.
When's my big lovable mug getting back?
How many hours would have passed at this point?
Just a few. It's still maybe mid-morning at this point.
Mid-morning. I mean, he usually trains for like several hours, so probably like this afternoon.
Oh, that's fine. I'll wait around. Oh, that weird guy that doesn't like me had a message for you.
Oh, Bart?
Yeah, what's his name?
Okay, yeah, what?
Something along the lines of, oh God, the stone's doing it. Call for them. The stone's doing it again. If they want to explore the portal, now's the time.
Oh, shit. We gotta get out there. Do we need to grab Harway?
Didn't seem very important.
Question is, are we gonna make it back in time for the grand opening? This is important. We just spent all that time making an ice luge.
Yeah.
We also have a couple of staff members.
Who have no access to the booze luge because it's in the ice room protected by
Damn.
2 gigantic constructs.
Yeah.
Also, I don't trust them to run the grand opening. I want to be there.
I mean, if you want to stay back, I'm gonna go.
You're going?
If Bart needs my help, I'm gonna be out there.
I mean, you should take the boys with you.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later.
You're gonna stay? Okay.
What would your character do?
I mean, she wants to be involved, so she's gonna go. But she's gonna complain the whole time.
Fair enough. You guys head to go grab your 2 Muppets.
Yeah, if you want to head towards Bartholomew, I'll grab the guys, and we can meet you.
We could all just go together. Yeah, let's just all go together.
You do have other folk around that you know. And you might want to consider maybe telling Johnny, Kay, or Phil what's going on.
I was going to talk to Kenosi, but...
You could talk to him. Are you not taking Kenosi?
I'm going to ask him if he wants to go.
Of course he wants to go.
Yeah, then of course he can.
Kenosi loves adventure.
Yeah.
We can't leave Adara by herself. We can't bring her with us.
We can't trust her with Kay
You
or
could-
the guys.
Phil's pretty responsible. And Johnny's a good guy. He just spends a lot of time out of the bar because he's doing his investigative work before you open.
I just feel like they're going to be overwhelmed if her sport takes over and...
She's just gone.
Yeah.
They might be relatively unprepared.
Yeah.
I have a plan for that if you guys want to go get me.
Yeah,
Are we
You do
gonna
know.
handcuff her to the bed? Because that would work.
Of course, you might
No.
be able to.
We're not going to handcuff my child.
There's a bag of chips on the counter. Here's a bucket.
We'll be back in like
We'll
a
be back
day.
when you get back. You could try to find Mark. He's around. Lucian's somewhere around.
Yeah.
And Bartholomew might be helpful with something when you go talk to him.
Yeah.
You guys have some other options. There are people you know. You could try to find a babysitter.
Where's Phil? Trusting Phil.
You go out. He had let you guys know he was going to the farmer's market to hand out flyers.
Perfect. We're gonna go get the boys, and we're gonna take Adara to Phil. If Phil loses her, he dies.
All right. Might not want to stress him out by telling him that that's the end of the bargain.
No,
You
she
go-
absolutely would.
You go collect those 2 fools. Unfortunately, Harway's not sitting at the table right now, but he'll be back.
Greetings, friends. As I'm hoisting a guard.
Your
What can I do you
girlfriend
for?
Showed up, and she said the portal's open again. So
Wait, May's back?
May's back. Oh, she brought your armor.
I'll throw the guard down. And
oh, fuck, man, gentle, Christ. We're just practicing.
Is she back at the bar?
She was when we left.
I'll be right back.
Also, she's hotter now.
Concerning.
Yeah, with that, the lady with the puzzle box sitting really close to you guys just kind of like opens her eyes and looks up rather strangely at you.
Come now, Adara. We're going back to the bar.
Oh, okay, yeah. She grabs her little stick and.
Oh no, she's going back on my shoulders.
Or you pick her up. You guys grab Harway as well. I assume he has no
Yeah.
objections.
I would. Oh, he doesn't have a say.
Doesn't
in
have
the
a say in the matter.
Yep.
You're going.
Do you go find Phil like alone, or do you just head there as they go to the bar?
Yeah, I guess I'll go if anybody wants to come with me.
Yeah, take
What are we
your
gonna do with-
bendy straw for that charisma.
He kind of works for us.
I know.
Like, I don't have to be a charismatic boss. I just gotta be the boss.
I just gotta be the boss. Yeah, you go find Phil. He's handing out flyers, and he kind of looks at you and just kind of like,
Hey, Phil.
yeah, what's
Bit of a conundrum. So we have some adventuring things to go do. We don't want to take the blind child with us.
Obviously.
You are in charge of the blind child. You're aware of her weird things that she does.
Yeah, mildly, I suppose.
So
Yeah, that shouldn't be too big of a problem.
do not lose her.
Yeah, we probably just won't leave the bar till you guys come back. There's plenty of food and stuff in there, so.
Okay. I want someone checking in on her like every couple of hours through the night.
Through the night?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
I'll just, I think I got an idea.
Is it tie her up to the bed? Because that was my idea, but they said no.
That's-
We're not tying my child to the bed.
Jesus Christ, woman, no. Not at all.
All right, good. Yeah. Do you want to come back now? Because we're gonna like leave. Like.
Yeah, if you've got to go soon, sure. I'll just, and he kind of stacks his papers back up and tucks them into his little overcoat and follows you guys back. You tell Johnny about this as well, or should I be informing him when he comes home?
Oh no! If you would mind telling him, and also like he is equally responsible for keeping this child safe.
Yeah, okay. That's totally fine. I don't think we had too much other business besides advertising to get done, so that should be fine enough.
Perfect. You guys can take shifts at night.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, you return to the bar.
While we're at said farmer's market, can I buy...
Oh, did you come with me, or did you guys go straight back to the bar? I thought I went by myself.
I thought we all went together.
No, I think I went by myself.
That's
Yes.
fine. You guys could go.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no-
Just since I'm
no harm there.
there, I want to buy like a lock, like a latch lock or something.
Sure.
Bet how just knock off like how much
Yeah.
Silver.
5 silver. Yeah.
is that? Yeah.
Good sturdy lock.
And then when we get back to the bar, I want to like at like the top of the door, I want to like install like a lock. That way, like Adara can't reach it.
There is no door at the top of those stairs.
No.
The front
Just the
door.
front door.
Oh.
That way she can't just like wander out of the bar.
Yeah,
Like,
you
put a
you
lock.
go and there's a lock for the front door.
Yeah,
Front
but
door has a lock.
yeah. But like that's within reach of her, so I'm gonna
Sure.
Put one.
Oh, okay. So you want to put one like at the top of the jam.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. That way, like
Yeah,
she can't just.
You hammer that in pretty quick and add that little extra security measure.
Yeah.
Anybody else that you guys hunt down? Any assistance that you try to garner or anything before you go to Bart?
Yeah. If Kenosi wants to hang out with these guys, I'll fly off and see if I can find Lucian.
Yeah, you fly out. It doesn't take too terribly long. You knew the general area, of course. You eventually find him. He's sitting on top of this really tall pine tree, right next to this large eagle's nest.
Oh, the
Just kinda hanging.
babies.
Yeah, you swoop down, and as you swoop down, Lucian kind of is like looking strange, and he goes like, and as you swoop, I need a reflex save.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, you definitely dodge out of the way. You hear the wing beats above you
Yeah.
as the eagle
Yeah.
swoops for you. You dive out of the way,
That's good because I'm just a little falcon.
and it takes back up, and Lucian's immediately up, and he's like, no, it's okay. Wait, hold on. Not food, not danger. And the eagle goes and lands over at the nest very protectively.
I'll land on another tree close enough that I can talk to them.
Yeah, you land kind of nearby, and he's like, "What's up?"
Hey, I know you're helping with the eaglets. What do you call them?
Sure, eaglets. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I guess the portal opened up near Bartholomew's on the stone.
He's never talked to me about any
Oh,
portal.
shit. Well, it's open now, so I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in checking out, as it's part of.
The portal to where?
I
What
don't
do you?
know.
Oh, so we're just going.
Yeah, that's kind of how we run things around here.
Ah, I've got the evening off. Why not? And he gets up and starts climbing down from the tree. Whistles and Alder comes to him.
Dope.
And yeah, Lucine and Alder will accompany you guys on this quest. I think we're going to take a 10-minute break as you guys make your way to Bartholomew. We will come back after a little while when you guys.
I also need to put on my new armor while I'm at the bar.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can handle that real quick. Yeah, as you get back, May's very excited to see you. Looks very different. Just looks like a demon. Full standard succubus look. Just throws herself right into your arms.
I should have guessed it.
You.
I really should have.
Is this a surprise to you right now? You signed a contract.
I did, and after, as I was signing the contract, everything kind of clicked, and makes sense.
Yeah, as it turns out, the ritualistic magic, sex magic, is very popular amongst my people, and a very easy way for me to just gain and store power.
It's a fair business plan.
Yeah. And if you find true love or whatever, I'd be lax in our exclusivity deal. I just want to make sure that I have full access. You Godwoken keep a lot of energy stored up in your bodies, and for ritualistic casters like us succubi, it's very convenient to have some of you around.
Speaking of ritualistic casters, would you happen to know Lady Olivia?
No?
Well, just another ritualistic caster I just met, and now I'm figuring out that that's what you do, so I don't know. Didn't know how small of a world that was.
Oh, well, so, there's multiple kinds of ritualistic magic, right? Many druidic folk will gain magic from being in nature itself and be able to replenish them if they have a ritualistic sport. Succubi, like me, of course, are exclusively sex magic ritualistic casters. Others can funnel just raw magical energy from one caster into another and convert the type. So, a fire wizard could then help cast a blizzard kind of thing. There's lots of different kinds. Just because we're ritualistic casters in no way means that we would know each other. Plus, I've been on the surface for 2 weeks. Ever.
Fair enough. So, what do you got for me?
Standard full plate. It is, of course, of rather fine quality. Those gems that you gave me, the transmutation magic in them is very wild and strange to me. It's going to take a very long time, potentially, before I can even create a construct around, a dais around to control the magic flowing from those, let alone then give it a purposeful, useful enchantment,
That's fair.
But this armor here is standard set, ready to be enchanted as time goes on.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll start strapping everything on.
Yeah, it fits rather well. She knows your dimensions intimately.
Indeed, she does.
Yikes.
Perfect.
Yeah, just +1 masterwork, full plate armor. Gonna be trying it out already, I see.
Oh, absolutely. We're apparently going to a portal. Don't know what's going on with that, but...
Oh, that druid guy's thing. Sounds dreadfully boring.
I thought so too, but, party's going and I'm the muscle. The other one's
Yes,
still
you
gaining
are.
his strong legs.
He's still gaining a lot of things.
Indeed. He'll get there someday.
Someday. With proper guidance. You guys head out. And we will be back shortly. We're going to take a short break. Maybe get a little chow in us.
shop.
Move all my shenanigans off the screen.
And we're back. You guys have just reached the foot of the woods. Bartholomew is seems to have been waiting for you guys as he almost immediately comes out from behind a tree. Hey, you guys made it. That's right. Who's that? That's that association fuck. And Lucian's just like, look, man, I tried to tell you. He's like, no. And he's like, you don't understand. Guys, help me out.
No, Bartholomew, he's one of our friends now.
You're friends with an association rat?
He's not really with the association. He's kind of just taking their money and doing whatever he wants.
I just want the paycheck. Bartholomew kind of like looks you guys over a little bit, looks at Lucian a little, and he goes,
He was just helping take care of some eagle babies.
stealing money from the association, that's pretty clever.
I could vibe with that.
Is he going through the portal with you guys?
Yeah, looks like it.
That's acceptable, but we're going straight there.
So, do you know where exactly this portal takes us?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's a funny color, though.
Yeah?
You should see it. It's all purple and sparkly. We're going to see it. Let's go.
Ooh, okay.
And he just starts, like, leading you guys into the woods, and he just spins on his heels once more to Lucian. He's just like, you stray off the path 1 footstep, and I'm going to incinerate you. And Lucian's like, probably not, but okay, whatever.
Probably not. What a man.
You guys head to the portal, and sure enough, there is a large obelisk standing out in the middle of these woods with kind of a half arch built over top it. And in the negative space in between is this kind of filmy, purpley, sparkly portal.
We're going to the nether.
Bartholomew says, have fun. Do as you please, I suppose, with it.
Where does this portal go to?
We don't know.
Why are we going through this portal?
Well, there's only
Seems
one
kinda
way to
cool.
find out.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Jump in.
You just like, as you touch it, it seems to reach out and envelop you and then draw you in. Harway's gone.
I swear to God, if we're not back for the grand opening, I'm gonna be pissed. I stepped through the portal.
Yeah, it envelops.
Kenosi, just stay close. We don't really know where we're going.
Yeah, you ride Kenosi in.
Yeah. I'm still a bird.
Yeah. Lucian kind of looks at you and goes, well, I'm supposed to follow the druid, I suppose. And Alder lands on his shoulder and turns into this little tiny stone statue. He clips him into the main amulet on his necklace and walks through the portal.
You would think that the entirety of them would have a little bit more concern about just walking into strange magical things.
We just dipped our arms and bodies in a lake. Do you think we care about
Yeah, we
the
haven't done
role?
anything stupid in days. Come on, man.
Speak for your damn
Well, shit. I guess it's time to put this armor to the test, and I'll step on through.
Yeah, time to nut up or shut up. Come on.
Tired of being responsible.
I need one of you to roll a d12 to determine
Dibs.
where you go.
Got it.
5.
Oh no! Don't laugh like that. I don't like that response.
That's pretty classic. All right. Most fantastic. Let me get to the papers for it. I was not expecting that to be the one rolled. You guys come to almost immediately. You are in what seems to be a front lobby. There's a couple kind of not very comfortable couches laid out. There's a front desk. And above it is a big sign that says Bearheim Inc.
Okay.
There's a doorway behind, and on the little office chair behind the front desk, a sign is stapled. And it says, "We will no longer be oppressed. Workers strike for life. You can't keep us here forever."
Why are we here?
I don't know. Is this familiar to anyone?
There is no front entrance to this building. There's only the one door going behind the desk.
Is there a bell on the desk?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna try to ring
Ooh,
the bell.
should you ring that if they're already angry?
I want to roll perception. Is there any like notable like pictures or anything? Like what's going on here? It's a bad perception. 14.
Yeah, there's all kinds of posters around of little happy vine leshies. Seem to be happily toying away. there is one of a rather eccentric-looking guy. He's got this large crossbow slung over his shoulder and a bandolier of potions. And it says, "I want you to innovate engineering."
You ever have those nightmares where you create something really cool, but then it comes to life?
Yeah, you ring the bell. Nothing seems to happen for a little while, and then the lighting in the room. There seems to be these very strange glass bulbs producing light begin flickering, and there is some electrical arc between them. And you hear this voice come through that says, "The vault secrets will be mine."
That's perfectly fine.
And then it
I don't want them.
goes away. You say that out loud. There's just like this kind of awkward silence for a little moment, then the flickering stops.
Well, does someone want to open the door?
Do you have a name, friend? Perfect.
Why are you speaking to the small sons?
It spoke to me. It says something about vault treasures or something of the sort.
Well, I like treasures.
I'm sure you do. And I'll just like step back and I'll just wait for the party to go on. Oozle's not thrilled to be here.
The longer we stand here, the longer it takes to get back. I'm not missing the grand opening. Go open the door.
A woman of action.
Immediately, so you go through first?
Yep.
I'll fly in behind you.
Jesus fuck. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, Lucian's gonna take up the rear. He's hanging with Kenosi right now.
Oh, I'm hanging with Lucy and I'm hanging back. I don't want to be here.
As you guys walk in,
It smells like bitch.
Again, Oozle has just thrown into something. He has no idea why we're here.
Like the barbarians and
It's a challenge. You ran off to let some kid die for a challenge, and we're running into a portal as a party for a challenge.
Oh, see, you say that.
At least we're not abandoning a child like someone.
We got her a babysitter. 2 babysitters.
And a lock.
Joke's on
And
you.
a
I got a
lock.
coin and a child out of that, so.
I tricked one child.
I don't know if you're making the argument you think you're making.
Yeah.
I upgraded.
Life is all about progress, friends.
as you guys enter into the room, very odd. It seems to be a very large, almost showroom floor, covered completely in like the astroturf, the fake grass. Through the middle of it, there is a waterfall and a river that runs through of what looks like motor oil.
Oh, just like Willy Wonka.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah, this is a place of your nightmare.
I am gonna begin drinking.
Perceptions.
Oh, fuck me. I'm so disgusted I can't get over it.
Oh, that was a nat 20. 28 total.
Oil in a river? What are they doing?
I got a 27.
Fake grass?
Oh, yay.
Some things start revealing themselves.
Look at that.
Constructs
Start revealing themselves.
begin animating around.
Oh, man. Love it.
So sorry for what you're about to witness.
3 mechanical dogs, 2 of what appear to be fire elementals, and 2 oil elementals out of the water. All constructs take shape. Roll initiative.
Oh, so glad to be brutalized by these dogs twice.
There's that at least.
Haraway
31, nat 20.
Jesus
Ooh.
fuck.
Fuck.
with a nat 20 NVIDIA.
9?
17.
17
23.
and
So many
23.
spell slots.
I know.
Man, we may as well tape those cards to the table in this order.
Should we trade off?
Yeah, we switch it up every now and
The
then.
fight for bottom is intense sometimes.
It's just a fight for third place.
You just wait. I'm gonna roll that 20 one of these days, and then I'll be even with you. And I have a better dex. We have the same dex. Never mind.
The paladin is the same thing as the monk. Ooh.
God, if I wasn't wearing this armor, I could kick your ass. Oh, fuck.
And my guys' initiatives. Lucian. Oof. That's not too great.
Can't be worse than mine. Or it can be.
It's not worse than yours. It's not too much better than yours, but it's not worse than yours.
Is poppin'.
I guess you're right.
I don't behave that way. My intelligence is low.
And the enemies are very unprepared for combat, I suppose. Harway, you are very prepared for this. You
Unfortunately, all
walk
too
through,
prepared.
you feel this personal connection with this place. Seems to transcend your spirit.
Yeah.
Surprise round. Your go. Alder just right now.
For my surprise round, see how far away is the
Yes.
blue dog? Probably pretty ways, more than 60.
60 even.
Cool, we're gonna charge that dog then.
You guys were making ice.
It's
We're even
17
making
on the
it.
die.
That one's really fucky. That one's really
Fuck
fucky.
me. 24 to confirm.
Absolutely.
Does
Oh.
it take any more bonus damage?
No, it does not.
Okay, I didn't think so. I'm sorry, that was a 38 to confirm. But that's 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage to the blue dog. Yeah, you just race up and immediately stab into it. It seems to have minimalized effect.
Oh, constructs.
More constructs, unfortunately. This was
Yeah.
the only one you guys could roll with constructs, actually.
Great.
Well, that's not necessarily true. One of the others has a single construct.
We're gonna have a bad time.
Normal turn order. Your turn again.
Just remember how I was gonna build weapons that I had more than just slashing and piercing. We never really got around to that.
Surprise!
Fuck it, I'll stab it again.
Okay.
Can you use any more healing?
It's a nat 20, but it doesn't matter.
That's really what matters.
Hits.
at this point.
Absolutely.
Not a lot.
9 points of damage.
Wow, shit,
9
that's
points of
something.
damage.
Is that all you can do?
Excellent stabbing. Oozle. Harway's just raced into the middle of 5 enemies.
Yeah, that was
He's
the best plan.
he's learning how to be big.
Listen, the
I
other
know.
ones were liquid, right? I wasn't gonna have a good time stabbing them either.
There's tons of metal plates on them. They are constructs as well. They are not actual elementals.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Therein lies the key difference.
Well, looks like I'm gonna.
Obi-Wan.
Yep. I'm gonna charge the fucking just to get as far as I can towards these dudes.
You have a 40-foot charge.
That's not even gonna get me close.
That will get you to
Charge
the
that guy.
blue one. Nowhere near the action.
Well, then
You could spend a full round to sprint and get there.
no. Yeah, he's gonna be surrounded. Oh, yeah.
Where would you like to be?
Like, oh, go like right here.
In a supporting position.
Indeed.
All right.
I know that I'm not gonna catch lay on hands, but thanks anyway.
You might.
Itzeli. Catch these hands. These healing hands.
These healing hands.
My damage is magical, if that helps any.
It does. It did a bit.
Okay.
It's the piercing damage,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
Yep.
that fucks you over a little bit.
And they're all constructs.
I'm gonna
Yes.
drink
All constructs.
one of these
Talk about
Brew
it later.
Queen's experimental brews.
You just pop the cork on one and just take a swill.
Yep.
Cool. Well, I suppose now's as good as time as any to determine what these things do.
It's your birthday. You want to have fun.
I need you to roll a d6 for me.
This is either gonna be really beneficial or really not. How about a 1?
Okay. I need a general D20 roll.
You also turned into a buddy.
12.
You also turn into an orc.
It's gonna be a
Cool.
fun party.
You take a swill, you get your normal booze benefits,
I'll be
Okay.
your
back.
drunken master and your Bacchus stuff. And you feel some magic flowing through you. You feel really fucking good at jumping.
I'm already really good at jumping.
You feel magically good at jumping.
Excellent.
You should try jumping somewhere.
I should.
Behind it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use my move to jump over there.
Occupy the spot right behind the green dog.
Yeah,
Gain a
that's
bonus plus 20 on this roll.
On top of whatever you already add.
a decent amount.
Yeah, you don't have to use your key if you want to.
Basically,
But
yeah.
if you do, then it's gonna make it fucking stonk.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use my key. I'm gonna get there. And I'm gonna get there well.
Yeah.
You're starting with
That one!
It would still be a 60, bro.
And this effect is going to last about an
Yeah.
hour.
Awesome. Alright, so.
She just leaves a vapor trail.
40, 51, 62, 68.
You can jump wherever you want.
Thank you.
You got just about free reign of this room.
Bitch.
Yep. You land down right behind that dog there.
Flanking.
Fists ready.
So ready.
You take a
That's-
swing.
That was your
Well,
movement.
that's my turn, yeah. 'Cause
No, that was
my
just
movement-
a movement.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
drink
yeah.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Yep. You get there.
Should have just taken it.
Taking what?
Lucian.
Oh, let him.
He kind of like
I'm honest.
takes stock of what's going on, and he kind of like looks at his necklace like, fuck. I don't know. I just. God, that water's so dirty.
I know, this is a terrible place.
It's quite unsettling, really. And he settles and pulls out a little statue, and he just kind of pucks it. And out comes his. Where are we?
Yeah, I want to hear about this place after.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we're
What
gonna
kind
learn
of
enough.
monstrosity you've created?
Unfortunately, you won't get some of the references, so it's fine. The worst part of it, you won't understand, but I will.
And a large red snake appears, and it immediately starts trying to wrap around this flaming construct and biting at it, and starts biting at it. Yeah, decent. Giving it 4 points of crushing damage. Seems to be unaffected by the fire. Unfazed. That's Lucian's whole turn. Nvidia.
Can I roll a spellcraft to see if I can even hurt these guys with any of my fucking... There's no point in wasting my spell slots.
Sure.
That's not great.
Could you close this one first?
15.
Yeah, just doing it again. 15?
Yeah.
What spells do you have prepared?
Well, my first thought was snowball because these guys are fire, but as constructs, I doubt that it's gonna. I don't have a lot of damaging spells. That's kind of the one.
You have snowball prepared?
Oh well, no, all my other spells were for like ice shaping
Yeah.
and wood shaping and all that shit.
I'm sorry, what was the one again? I was looking at the window being closed.
Snowball for.
Yeah. That worked pretty decently against those fire guys.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then I'll just fly a little bit closer. Kenosi, please stay out of the battle if you can.
Woo!
Oops. And
This is why you wear your armor, friend.
yeah. Don't talk to my son.
Oh.
And I'm gonna throw a
Your
snowball.
son's gonna love this
Throw a
armor.
snowball at. Well, Snake's got that one. I'll throw it at that guy.
Okay. At the other fire one,
Yeah.
the non-grappled guy.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Alright. Oh, shit. 17.
17 points of damage. Yeah, that snowball collides with it and just puts out a good chunk of fire. You hear like this metallic grinding as the gears seem to like lose lubricant. One of its arms freezes up for a small moment. It seems to recover back from it, but it is most certainly very hurt from that.
Okay. And they can't be stunned, right?
No. Excellent turn. Their turn. The two water guys, they got a couple of targets to select from. And Kenosi is the first one.
Fucking A!
AC
19.
does not hit.
Great.
As it holds out its hands and its fingers flick open, and it just shoots these little bolts of this black ooze
That's disgusting.
straight at Kenosi. They splatter against the wall in kind of rapid fire succession. The second one shoots at Lucian. And Nat 2's absolutely whiffs it, as both him and Kenosi like dive and take cover as they whiff. The fire elementals, the one tries to break the grapple with Snake, does not do so, and just like collapses in on itself and just starts venting fire like mad. Oh, that's a really low roll. Snake is unaffected. Seems to be just fine. The other fire elemental has a couple of options here, so I'm going to roll it. Or is a reroll. Oozle. It's going to skirt past Haraway, and that does provoke an attack opportunity.
Can I trip on attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Cool. We're gonna try that then.
It's going to be kind of difficult. Has no
It's a
legs.
29. Oh, sorry, it's the fire elemental that's moving.
Yeah.
Never mind then. We'll take that as a hit.
Okay.
I thought it was the dog, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna trip the dog.
Yeah.
It'll hit for 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Reduced. Alright, yeah, Oozle, it walks up to you, and with that, the one really stiff arm seems to just kind of stay in place, but the rest of it, you see these chest plates begin opening up, and all these little tiny riblets begin coming around, and it goes to try to envelop you.
Gross.
Your touch AC.
13.
It hits, and now your CMD against grapples.
24.
That was a plenty good roll. Yeah, it attaches onto you. It does not fully envelop you, but it is like halfway on, grabbing and pulling, and it just begins venting heat. 6 points of fire damage. The dogs. Blue dog, that you are right in the face of, just goes to bite you.
I'm gonna parry it.
Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm at 17.
I'm in nat 20.
Yeah. You parry.
I parry. And the riposte. It's 17
Hits.
for 14 points of damage.
14.
Reduced.
Reduced. It goes for a second bite.
Again.
I am at 22.
Oh yeah, you also beat my AC.
Okay. And yeah, it bites and clamps on. You take 6 points of damage, but it is not letting go. The green dog is going to take a 5-foot shift over that way, looks at you, and its jaw unhinges, and it shows a little pipe inside. And it lets out a torrent of acid. What is your touch AC?
18.
Fantastic. Hits 16 on the die, and it coats you in acid.
Oof.
14 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
And the red dog,
This isn't good.
because you're already hurt,
Oh yeah, I was.
And the other one's almost out of spell slots.
is going to step over to here. Its jaw also unhinges. Its pipe is not a solid tubular pipe like the green one. It is instead flattened and kind of fan-shaped. And fire erupts from it. Reflex saves.
Cool. We're gonna daring do. No, reflex. We'll add inspiration though. It's a good thing.
27.
26.
27, 26, both good for half. And the total is 13. So 6 points of damage. And with that, I need everybody to roll a circumstance roll.
10.
4, 10, 3,
4.
and 4. Perfect. That's exactly enough. There is a rumbling,
Oh gosh.
and from the ground sprouts out another construct.
Nice.
In Earth Elemental look, it glows gold from between its black rocky plates.
That's the one that you painted. Didn't realize it was gonna come fuck you in the ass.
Oh, I
did
knew it would. I wanted it to.
Norway, it's your turn.
Sure
It's a
is.
golden
You got a dog
obsidian
clamped down
rock
on your thigh
elemental.
right now.
Yeah.
About to get so much money off this
I
bitch.
am going to quick draw one of my potions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drink a potion of Stone Fist,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna punch the dog.
You just-
This isn't working. It's a 17.
17 hits.
For 8 points of damage.
Yeah, that's much more effective.
As you hit it, I'm just gonna start laughing. Be like, I knew you'd come over to my side eventually.
Dripping in acid. Fantastic.
Can I draw another potion and hold it out to her?
Yeah.
Pour this on yourself.
Boozle.
Let's go to my sand.
This thing is clamped onto your shield side,
You're not drinking it, I don't think it is.
radiating heat into you.
To try to break the grapple, what role is that?
CMB or Escape Artist.
Fuck it, yeah, I'll try to do CMB to break this grapple. Because I can't, I need to move. A 26? 27?
27 does. Yeah. You break grapple, you break free of it. It is still looming over you as it has made itself incredibly tall.
Awesome. And that takes my standard, right?
Yes, that does take your standard. You have a move. Or you can switch your move for your second attack if you so desire.
Yeah, I'll do that. And then I won't move, and I will smack the. Ooh. If I were to 5 foot step, just like towards the other side, would that provoke if I don't leave its threat square?
No, not if you don't leave its threat square.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that just to get on the other side.
Like back to back with Haraway kind of deal? Like this?
No. Right. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
And then I'll smack it with my flail.
Alright.
Here we go. So the first one is a 30.
This is just off your second attack. You use your first for your to break the grapple.
Oh, gotcha.
So you use your second CM.
Okay, so that will
For
be
your second,
yeah, so that will be a 25.
Hits, absolutely.
Okay. I pull out the D8 and give it a saucy roll. For max damage. 8 plus 5, that's 13.
13 points of damage. Yeah, you smack this thing. Very nice and effective bludgeoning damage, always great against constructs. Good turn. It's up. Always handing a potion over towards you.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna use my move to take it. Can I use the rest of the move to dump it on myself, or would you require
Yeah,
standard?
you can do that as part of a move just fine.
Okay. What does this potion do, good sir?
It's tears to wine, so if that acid isn't magical, it just turns to wine.
All right, yeah. The acid immediately just turns to ooze.
Perfect.
Just
And
gets,
then-
just gets so
Yeah,
stoked.
you're not gonna burn, so that's nice.
I'm going to
Just start.
You feel the power absorb into your skin.
Like actually.
Just taking
No.
booze by osmosis.
I'm gonna use a key point to get an extra attack.
And that'll last a while, so if it blasts you again while it's poured on you, it'll just immediately turn to wine.
Perfect. The first attack's a 20.
Hit.
And that's a D8. That's not a D8. 10 points of damage to the first one.
10 points of damage to the green guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hitting the blue.
Oh, to the blue guy.
Yep. Oh, so then at 22 for flanking. But this one's going to be a 16?
16. Was that with flanking?
No.
Then it hits.
Perfect. Oh, I forgot number one. 12 points of damage. That's not as good. 17 with flanking.
Hits.
Okay. 10 more points of damage. And the last one. Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's only a 12 with flanking.
No, that does not hit.
Perfect. And
This
then I
thing
want
is super fucked up.
to spend a hero point
2.
to get an extra like
Whole
action.
extra turn. Yeah.
Do it again.
So I want to use. Can I use my move to drink Cure Moderate?
Yeah.
Perfect. 2d8 plus 10, 19 points of healing, and now I feel much better. 39. We're gonna fucking attack again. 17 on the die, not counting the flanking.
Hits. Absolutely.
Oh, minimum damage, only 5 points that time.
That is exactly enough. It is destroyed.
Perfect. I got 2 more attacks. They're going towards the green boy.
Its head is still clamped to your thigh.
That's fine.
13. 15.
If I was smaller, I would worry.
15 does not hit.
Okay. And
That was a D12.
No, she was moving it. She
Yeah,
knocked
I-
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the D12 got knocked over.
so that's a 24
Hit.
for 7 points of damage on a green boy.
Alright.
And that is everything I'm gonna do.
Excellent. 2 turns. Excellent hero point usage.
Right? I was getting worried.
It is Lucian's turn. He looks over, he's like, guys, that one's quite large. And he just kind of like pulls out a bow. He's like, I don't, alright. And he looses an arrow at it. I mean, he hits. It seems to just deflect straight off of the construct. He goes, oh, I'll start searching my spell repertoire. And he's going to move about 20 feet over that way. NVIDIA.
Kenosi, take cover somewhere. Go back in the other room if you have to.
Yeah, he turns around and pushes on the doors and they just... And he looks back, he's like, oh, and he's looking across this whole room. And he's just gonna, like, sprint this way.
Yeah. Okay. Shit.
Oh, and the snake does its constriction damage. 4 points to the fire guy.
Can I roll a heal check for which of the fire elementals is more fucked up?
Yeah, it's a very easy check.
Solid 18 on the die.
Yeah, the one fighting oozle hasn't been touched. Or no, the one fighting oozle has been touched. Sorry.
Yeah, because I hit with snowball.
I was totaling things up for the wrong guy here. The one fighting oozle is much more fucked up. The one that the snake is constricted around really hasn't.
Okay, I'll let him handle that, and I'll throw my last snowball at that guy.
Okay.
Come on. 16.
16 points of damage. That's good. Yeah, that snowball hits it. And once again, it goes over, is put out almost completely for a moment. You hear gears grinding against each other as it takes the extra damage from its cold vulnerability. And it freezes for a moment in front of Oozle. Is just held there for a round.
Oh, no, the one with the snake, right?
You said you left that one to the snake.
No, I want to get the one with the snake because Oozle is going to fuck up the other guy.
That changes things a lot.
Okay.
Changes things a lot.
Maybe it's a snake.
Because, yeah, the snake's going to take that damage as well.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Not nearly as bad as the elemental, but the snake is really not looking good.
Awesome, sorry.
And Lucian's just like, oh,
Yeah.
don't. Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay, it was the last one.
Squigums, come back.
Squigums.
Squigums.
I love
Squigums,
it.
yeah. Squigums. Run away, buddy. And I'll just hold my move.
Okay. Their turn. The oil elementals have a couple of targets. Odds or evens?
Evens?
You are correct. They shoot at Lucian. Well, that one shoots at Lucian. That one misses, and still evens?
Mhm.
13 odds. Touch AC? Or sorry, just normal AC?
16. Can I try to dodge with my move?
Yeah, you can get a +2 bonus for utilizing your move. You fly around a little more expertly. Unfortunately, 18's not going to do it.
Okay, cool.
As you are pelted with little blots of oil,
Oh,
and they
this is
gum up
disgusting.
your feathers.
No! Who has the dawn?
Take 11 points of damage,
If you jump in that river,
and I need you to roll a d6.
it's just refined oil. That's a
4.
non-magical liquid.
Your flight is disabled for 4 rounds.
Fuck me,
Turns
okay.
The river to wine.
Just fall to the fucking
Yeah,
ground.
you land down on the astroturf, just oil in your feathers. Feels gross.
Solid.
Everything's terrible.
Just jump away. Just disengage.
That was both of them. The fire elementals. The one tries to burn the snake. To no effect. The snake actually seems kind of happy about that attempt.
Good, Squigums,
So
you're
you
healing.
It's
10
not
minutes
healing.
before the
but
chase to wine wears off.
he's
so-
warm again. His metabolism's
Yeah,
picked back
tired.
up. The second fire elemental, Oozle, is frozen in front of you for this round. It is unable to move currently. Green dog tries to bite you.
Sure.
AC.
20.
Oh, that too. Total whiff.
Woo.
As Red closes that 5-foot step and tries to clamp onto Harway's other thigh.
He can try.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, another nat too.
On 17 beats.
Yeah, 17 does beat.
Costs. Oh, another critical. Wow, it doesn't matter. 10 points of damage.
You're using your fist now at least, right?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me. It wasn't 10 then.
Oh, okay.
It was 7.
7 points of damage. That's better than 10 points with your rapier.
Yeah.
It goes for its second bite.
Again.
That one's better. That's 23.
30.
All right, you beat.
Cost. 17 on the die
Hits.
for another 7 points of damage.
Another 7 points. And I'm sorry, the green one does have one more bite attempt.
Sure.
You? AC was 20, correct? That one does hit.
Okay. Bring it on.
Clamps on rather simply, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And it sinks its teeth in and it is held fast. Harway, the one buried in your leg. Oh, highs or lows?
Highs.
You are correct. You take no damage as it burrows into your metal leg.
Yeah.
The head of the blue one is in your leg and it's sparking out the back, little oils putting out. But you begin to hear a whir inside of its head as the teeth begin drilling.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
How could I forget?
You take 9 points of damage
Sure do.
as it drills into your flesh.
Beautiful.
And the last elemental As it sits there, it reaches over and it grabs one large black slate plate off of its chest, rips it off, and it's just gonna puck it. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. At its zelly. Large projectile headed straight at your back.
Do you have
Perfect.
projectile?
If it's a
I
large
have-
projectile, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't really have anything that's gonna help too much.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I have
Deflect arrow
evasion.
only goes up to medium.
Yeah.
No, it's not a reflex save, unfortunately. Yeah, this humongous stone discus just connects with your spine. That's a lot of damage.
Oof.
That's 15, 20 even. 20 points of damage.
17.
And now I need the reflex save to avoid being knocked prone.
You're at disadvantage with the.
No. There's a minus, though.
24.
24 is sufficient, even with your minuses. Yeah, you do not lose your footing as this gigantic rock collides with you.
I would have been dead right there, guys.
Top of the turn order to Haraway.
Sure is, bud. Man, what I wouldn't give for 2 attacks right now. I'm just gonna punch the head on my thigh.
Yeah, you're gonna try to break the blue head.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Got better luck punching it than I do trying to control the grapple, so that's a 18.
Hit.
For 8 points.
It is destroyed.
Ooh.
Yep, the head falls to pieces, and the little tooth drill bits are left in your leg.
That's right, they're holding all the blood in.
They're corks. Anything for your move?
No, we'll just turn to face the other dog. Stone fist in one hand, rapier in
Yeah,
the
you
other.
look at your other thigh, and that. Or no, that one didn't bury you.
Nope. That one missed.
Perfect. Alrighty then. Oozle.
First off, I want to apologize to everybody for being on my phone. Somebody tried to log into my Steam account from Russia and Venezuela, so I had to fix that real quick.
Classic.
So
You're just trying to family share your games, man. Like,
Yeah.
all 4 games that I have, sketch. I'm going to yeah, really the only one that I can really mollywop right now is the dude in front of me. Oh, he's frozen though, yeah?
It is just standing still currently.
It means it'll be really easy to hit.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Either that or since this one's kind of no. Big boy's got the other one. Yeah, I'll swing my flail and just smack that dude in the face.
Roll him.
First one is going to come to a 24.
Hit.
For 9 points of damage.
Excellent.
And then the second one, a 26
Hit.
for 8 points of damage.
You start smacking it and it starts falling to pieces and crumbling in front of you. As it falls apart, it leaves this tiny little glowing orb that begins pulsing red. It starts slow at first. It seems to be slowly speeding up.
Can I roll spellcraft on it?
Yeah.
Oh, coming in clutch. That's a 20.
You're relatively familiar with the spell Delayed Fireball.
Yikes.
Would you allow me to can I try to throw it at over there
On
towards
your turn, potentially.
them? Can I use my movement for it?
You use your movement. It's a full round action, do a full attack.
Yeah, then I'll just
Just kind of like put
yep.
your shield up.
I can't do anything till next round. So here we go.
No warning.
Yeah, I'll let the captain know that
20-foot fucking radius.
this is going to explode.
unfortunate.
Indeed. So buckle up. And
So buckle up.
yeah, that's it for me. Just holding my shield in front of me, waiting.
All right. Most fantastic. It's Ellie. This thing's clamped to your leg.
Yeah, it is.
You can begin to hear the whirring inside its head.
It's fine. It's metal leg. Maybe I'll fix it. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a key point to do an extra attack.
All right.
And I'm gonna punch this thing in the head to try to get it off me. 24.
Hit. Absolutely.
Minimum damage for 5.
Oh.
18.
Hit.
7 points of damage. Yeah, 25.
Hit.
For 10 points of damage. And this last one, my baby hit. 17.
Hits exactly, yeah.
Perfect. For 9 more points of damage.
It is destroyed.
Excellent.
The head is left buried in your leg.
Perfect. I would like. Oh no, because if I do my whole figure, that's the thing. Never
Yeah.
mind. Yep. So
Excellent round.
cool.
Lucian kind of looking at that big golden thing. He's looking at his necklace and he's just like, I really don't want to send anybody at that thing. Constructs aren't my forte, if you understand. Catch my drift. I'm going to
Leave.
He kind of like takes a couple of steps over this way, and he kind of holds his hand out and concentrates for a little bit, and the snake doubles in size. And it just starts constricting even harder on this thing, increasing its damage by a step. Extra 5. Construct's looking pretty messed up at this point. And, NVIDIA, it's your turn.
Okay, question. Would the oil that's coating my feathers count as, like, would that proc Fenrir's bonus too?
No, it is not a grapple.
Okay.
It is just very sticky. Currently.
So, shit. I'm pretty useless.
That'll shape into something big.
I know. Shit. Yeah, I guess we could turn into a bear or something.
Well, I guess it does restrict your movement. Yes, it procs Fenrir's bonus.
Yeah, that's fine.
However, it's going to be very hard to, scrape out of the oil early without any kind of something.
We'll get you some Dawn.
Yeah, that's all. Who has the dog? Yeah, that's true. So we probably just need to wild shape into something bigger. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just change into a dire bear.
Fantastic. Do we have a bear mini? We have a bear mini.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, on one of those shelves.
I thought it was back there.
There is one. Albion used it as.
Oh, here.
Perfect.
Bear. Painted
Bear.
bear. Painted bear.
Ooh.
We fancy in this house.
Yet you turn into a bear, the oil remains, and still one of the hairs on one of your forepaws is green.
Okay, but it's not
But
gonna
you are-
constrict my movement.
No, it does not constrict your land movement
Great.
currently.
Okay, which motherfucker are we gonna attack? Well, actually, that probably takes my standard.
It does take your standard to cast. You have your move still.
I'll just hold my move for now.
Okay. Holding on to your move. Puts us to Kenosi, who's looking at what's going on and still just watching. Enemy's turn. Oilers. They've got a couple targets to shoot at. Alright, they shoot past you. One shoots past you at Lucian. That hits. He's going to take 11 points of damage. he's getting a little oiled up. The second one shoots at you, NVIDIA. What's your AC?
16.
16 does not hit. Nat 4. The fire guys, that one's venting fire on the snake, does nothing. The orb begins pulsing faster that's floating in front of you. Beep, 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 beep. It's getting close. The head in your leg, in your metal leg, drills and spins. Woo. 15 points of damage to the leg. And the red one continues snapping at you. Terrible roll. I'm at 17.
26.
Yep, you parry.
19 on the riposte.
Hit.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Second attack. Even worse.
Beautiful. That's a lot better.
Alright.
Riposte is 19.
Hit.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. This thing's looking pretty messed up at this point. Still got a little bit of life left in it. And the big boy, seeing now an opponent of impressive size, is going to approach you, NVIDIA. So we'll do a full charge.
Can I use my move to get out of the way?
Yeah, reflex save then against this attack roll.
Ooh, it's a nat 20.
Yeah, it goes to like shoulder check you, and you just dive deftly out of the way, and it throws itself to about here, and just stops and just re-erects itself.
Okay.
Ace in the bicep.
Haraway.
Yeah. We'll see.
Roll perception to see if I notice that this flashing biddy behind me.
I already told you.
Did you say
Yeah,
that?
Uzel did say.
No worries then. Yeah, I'm gonna move 15 feet forward then. I'll take that attack of opportunity.
Okay. AC.
20.
Alright, that'll hit. That is 9 points of damage, and the dog clamps onto you. And so you just take it with you?
Yep.
15 feet?
We'll shift so that he's closer than I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you got control over that. These things don't have a whole lot of weight to them.
Perfect.
Alright, you
I'm
move.
gonna punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face.
It was almost a nat 1. That was almost really sad. 25.
Hit.
For 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. So close. Messed up. Alright, Uzel.
With that spellcraft check that I rolled, would I know if I was able to like grab onto this beeping thing?
No.
No. Cool. So with my shield in front of me, I'm going to like charge the beepy thing, and essentially what I'm trying to do is I want to push it like over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that possible?
Yep.
Okay.
Your shield collides with it. You feel some resistance. I do need a strength check. Because it is not inclined to move, but not necessarily difficult to move.
That's a 18.
18 is sufficient. Where do you move to?
I'm pushing it over here. That way, when it explodes, it ignites the oil.
You really just fucked up my plan there, bro.
20 feet
It's
takes
also
you to
not how
there.
oil
Do you full round?
No. I'm gonna
That's
push
fine.
it, and once it's over there, I'm going to turn around and go towards the big thing.
Yeah, you leave it behind. As you take a couple of steps away, you feel an incredibly intense heat on your back as it detonates. It does not go anywhere near the 20 feet. It seems to only affect about a 5-foot radius around
See,
it.
it's fine. Jump in. Jump on in. The water's fine.
Oh, was it not close enough to the oil?
The water's gonna be
Well, oil
wine.
doesn't light.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it does not ignite the oil.
Okay, that's fine. Nobody got blown up, so
No, nobody got blown up.
It's a win for me.
These guys
Yeah.
flamethrowers then, right? You ignite the oil and they're just like.
Yeah.
Could happen. It's Ellie.
Do
Perfect. Yep.
it.
So I'm gonna use a key point
Uh-huh.
to increase my jump with the
Yeah.
super bonus I got there
Yeah.
going on. Perfect. I can fly.
You can fly. This round,
They fly now?
So with this potion that he's
Uh-huh.
threw on me that turns liquids, tears to
it does
wine.
only affect so many gallons.
I don't think that's true. I'm pulling back up.
I think it is true.
It is true. 100%.
Well, let's see how many gallons.
Tears to wine. It's a good couple gallons per level, I thought. But
Yeah. Land on the oil guy. That would be my suggestion.
How many gallons?
Done enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Okay.
See, I've never had to worry about that caveat.
Yeah.
so
So
you can only just
You
use
might
it on
be able
like a flask at a time.
I've
You
only
might
ever
be
used it
able
on
to
people.
get an
Oh, yeah.
Well, so
Still
he,
Matter of fact, the owner of this place.
Yeah.
Diminish your power
Yeah.
a little bit if you land on them.
yeah, you know what? I'm going to go right here, just like inside the.
You just bloosh.
Yep.
It's at 2 cubic liters per level. I'm only level 1 investigator, so
Oh.
2 cubic liters.
Oh, okay. So the spell effect is actually already gone because of that acid.
It would have been a total of 2 cubic liters poured on her.
It was quite a bit, actually.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right there.
Land on the ground.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
It's a
I'm
good
gonna
plan.
use. It was my attack to punch this head that's in my leg.
It's weird that they say cubic liters is liters already a measure of volume.
21 to punch the leg or the head.
Absolutely.
Max damage at 12.
You bust this thing and its head cavity immediately just like caves.
Perfect. I'm gonna use my other 2 attacks on the oil elemental or oil dude. 24.
Yeah.
6 points of damage
6 points of damage.
and 23
And 23 hits as well.
for 11 points.
11. Yeah, that messes it up pretty good. These things are much more fragile than any of their other.
See, like he wanted me to use that against them to like limit. I was going to totally
Yeah.
use that to start just cupping water. I was gonna get so drunk so fast.
She drinks the river.
Yes, I heal when I'm smashed.
Just sticks the bendy straw into the river.
You do have that secondary Bacchus ability where you can
I
drink
know,
and heal, so
but
once a day.
Ooh, I'm sure you can get like. What if we like enchanted your straw with like tears to wine? That way, like whatever you drink out of just turns into.
It's just a filter straw, but it just turns into
It just
booze.
turns into booze.
that's a beautiful idea.
That's
We
a
will
pretty great
discuss
idea.
this further at a later date.
We'll discuss this
When we're
when
not in
done.
mortal peril.
Excellent turn. Lucian, snake keeps Squigums 6 points of damage on that thing. Nice and consistent. Oh, that's enough. It is destroyed. Leaves behind a little beeping mote of fire as the snake just kind of looks around. Lucian himself now staring this thing right down in the face, raises his hand up and casts a spell, and he turns into a tree.
Appreciate that.
Says, "Good luck, friends. I'll remember you in therapy." And Nvidia.
Cool, I'll turn around and hit that guy. So, let's see. 2 claws. I don't know if it's 2 claws and a bite, or if it's 2 claws or a bite.
Or a bite, because you moved. Otherwise, you can use
Otherwise, it would
all
be-
in a full round.
Okay, great, but I still get the 2 claws.
You could get the 2 claws out of move.
Okay.
I don't think that's technically how it's ruled in Pathfinder, but that's how I rule it because it's
Okay.
fun that way.
17 on the die for the first one.
Yet.
20 on the second one. So nat 20.
Fantastic. Does not take critical damage.
Okay, that's fine. And then plus grab, so then I just need to roll with
do need
my
to roll a
CMB for both of them. 14?
No.
I didn't think so. And 15 also.
No. No grabs.
That's fine, that's fine.
And the damage.
22.
22 total?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you start raking into this thing. It's very hard. Very unpleasant.
Yeah.
Kenosi runs and climbs the tree.
Dope.
Just gets like wide as a woo and just goes for it.
Is that gonna make Lucian uncomfortable? We'll find out.
Yeah, he's a druid.
Bottom of the turn order, Oilers. One's going to take a shot at Oozle. Coming at your back, AC.
28.
Nat 19.
Damn it!
Almost a critical. I haven't gotten a critical yet. Kind of sad about that. 12 points of damage. You get some goop in your joints. Feeling a little gummed up.
What are you talking about? He just oiled the hinges.
Second one also shoots at you. Seems to ignore you completely.
That's why I don't have that much health.
Does not hit that time. The fire mote blinks rapidly, and Haraway, the teeth in your thigh begin to drill. That is 13 points of damage.
We love to see it, folks.
And the big guy turns and reaches down with its two massive hands right at you. What is your CMD against grappling?
Against grappling, I get a +2 natively, right? Or
Yeah, for your bear.
19. Or yeah.
Easy. It grabs you just behind your forepaws, and it just swings you at Oozle.
Solid.
AC 28.
Sorry,
28.
buddy.
That's right. Nat 19.
Damn it!
If it wasn't a improvised weapon, it would have been a critical. Rolling good against you. I gotta keep going with that.
Right? I got this new fancy armor. It doesn't matter.
The both of y'all gonna take 12, 14 plus 6, 20 points of damage.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it's a strong lad. That is all enemies, yes. Harway.
It's me. I'm gonna punch the dog on my thigh. Called shot for the head. It's a 21.
Hit.
For 7 points of damage.
7 points is enough. You finally destroy the dog. Its head is still burrowed into your thigh. Anything for a move?
Kind of knowledge engineering, trying to get this thing out of my leg before it burrows again.
Yeah. You take a move action on that.
Cool. That's a 28 knowledge engineering.
Yeah. Boy, a pry bar would be real useful for this.
Yeah, gee, I had one of those once.
You manage to get underneath it, and you jimmy at the hinge of its jaw enough that it comes apart, and you do dismantle it. Woozle.
Because I wasn't looking.
So this is this like a actual elemental or is this just
Another construct.
Okay.
Nothing is as it seems here. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
So I'm
Slashing damage is so useless.
When can you come into
swift
it?
action, lay on hands
I've
myself.
already used both of my
Oh no.
Came into this woefully unprepared.
yes.
Usually how this place goes.
Yeah.
Or
I
It's
came
gonna
into
take
this
us more
place.
than 3 days.
I mean, the wandering dungeon
Alright,
did.
We've only been in here like a minute, so like.
But where's the door? Where's the portal?
Yeah, we've only been here like a minute. It's fine.
Okay.
We just can't rest.
And then I'm
If you rest, you'll
going
take one
do.
in a day, right?
If she's grappled, do I still get the flanking?
Yeah.
Okay.
It also takes a -4 penalty. For
Yeah, it
grappling.
takes minuses for grappling either
Cool.
way.
Do I detect evil on it?
No.
Okay, well, fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna fucking smack it.
Start swinging.
Start fucking swinging. First attack. For 25.
Hit.
And then for 11 points of damage. And then second attack is a 27, and
Hit.
then another not great 9 points of damage.
Doing some good damage. Excellent turn. It's Zelly.
Can I attempt a quick heal check on this guy to
Yeah.
see how fucked up he is? Oh, I don't see shit. That is an 8.
It's got some dents.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a key point to do an extra d6 of damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's a 13.
13 does not hit.
Yeah. Do it again! 26 should.
Oh yeah, that hits.
11 points.
Did you do your d6?
No, that was on the first
swing.
attack that I missed. Yeah,
Rough.
wasted that shit.
Goddamn shame.
Oh. Well, 10 doesn't hit
No,
either.
the 10 most certainly does not hit.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
It's so fucked up.
I really just wanted to be able to just hit it the one time.
Yeah.
End
yeah.
it, but that's cool.
Well, you know, with its 2 hit points remaining, that would have been
You
a
only get 2
a
hits with your
possibility.
flurry?
3.
I missed the first one.
Oh.
And
Missed
then
the
I
first
missed
and
the
the third.
third.
Yeah.
But I got one in there.
Yeah.
There's one good wallop. Harsh. Lucian, the snake, being twice the size that it's supposed to be, that detonates and does nothing.
Easy.
A flood comes.
Goes through. It does not succeed its grapple check, but it is attempting to bind this construct. That's Lucian's turn as he is waiting for something to get away from him before he turns back into squishy form. Nvidia.
Great. Well, I guess we'll just hit it with claws and a bite.
And a bite, yeah, go for
I
it.
don't really have much else to do here.
How many rounds do you have to be grappled for your Fenrir to start popping up?
Pops immediately.
Oh.
The bonuses increase each round.
Yeah, the bonus increases each round.
Oh
you're
yeah, I guess
fighting.
I could try to escape grapple. That might be good.
Try to control the grapple.
Yeah, kind of don't want to get smacked with you again. Won't lie. You're thick.
Yeah. So let's.
That big bear booty.
Thick with 3 C's.
Do you want me to take just the first hit since I already rolled it? Or?
Yeah,
Okay. So 19.
19 hits.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, your grapple 19 does not hit.
Okay, cool. So then can I try to escape?
Yeah, absolutely. Get your +2 bonus currently.
Yes. So. Wow. 20.
20 does not do it,
Didn't think so.
and you do get your free bite attack with
Okay.
Fenrir as well.
Sweet. Which is like a D6.
Yes. You have to roll to hit.
Oh,
though.
okay. 17 on the die.
Absolutely hits.
Awesome. Okay, 4.
4 points of damage. Yeah, as you are struggling against this thing, as it's holding on to you. Kenosi sees that you're in danger and jumps out of the tree onto the construct and just starts trying to pound with his fists. He lands one but misses the other.
What a lad.
5 points of damage.
Bet you wish he was wearing that armor now.
Bro, he didn't like it. He didn't
Yeah,
like
he's-
it.
No
He's
animal,
not
no
fair.
animal likes clothes the first time you put it on them. They have to get used to it.
Oh my god.
Enemy's turn. Oiler's got some good targets. Nvidia, it's firing at you.
Yeah.
That hits for sure.
Yeah.
How are your hit points looking in bear form?
I'm okay.
Let's work on that. 11 points of damage
Okay.
as you get gummed up just a little bit more. Oiler number 2 is shooting at Sneck.
I also have high jumps, so I should be adding even more to my jumps.
That's ridiculous.
Ooh. That is
Base
14
60
points of damage.
No, base
And
70.
Snake falls unconscious.
Squigums, no.
Squiggums is out for the count. And the big guy, he's got you grappled. Kenosi's on his back. Oozle's at his side. He shifts from grabbing kind of like behind your shoulders. He's going to grab your head on both sides and just start pressing.
Oh, Jesus.
That is sufficient to do damage.
Great. So once I burn through my bear HD, I'm back to rabbit.
You're back to rabbit form, yes. That is 17 points of damage.
Since you do so, you morph back. You're like you just go back to rabbit form.
Yeah, not yet, but
Oh,
Soon.
we're approaching.
well, hey, if anything, it'll break the grapple.
Maybe.
Or you could just...
I'll just be smaller than the grapple, yeah.
Well, I mean, it just depends on like if you shrink down to like the center of the bear, like. So it just depends on like
I feel like
where
the
the
odds are
shrinkage
not in
come
my
from.
favor.
All right. Top of the turn order to Haraway.
Yeah, I charged the big guy.
Still punching?
Nat 20, yeah.
Woo.
Doesn't matter 'cause he's
Whoa,
a construct.
This huge flying punch.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. It's looking decently messed up at this point. With all you guys just bashing at it. Oozle.
I'm smacking it.
Keep swinging.
Dun, 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 dun. For the first one is a 28.
Hit.
For 10 points of damage. And the second one for 24.
Hit.
For 6 points of damage.
Good swings. 16 points of damage in a
The
round.
moth took it like a champ. I flicked that moth. He was like, pop, pop. and
Yeah,
just
just
kept going.
It's Zelly.
He's with the tree
Just
now.
gonna do the
A moth appears in
one
the ground.
attack.
The Mothman.
Yay, that'll hit.
Absolutely. Can you
Cool.
do 2 points of damage?
I can do 4 plus a d8.
It is destroyed.
Excellent.
It just collapses back down into the pool.
You did it.
Into the river.
With my
6
remaining
more replaces.
turn, I'm jumping over here.
You don't even have to roll for that.
Thank you.
Your bonus is high enough. That's well within
My base bonus right now is 71.
Yeah.
That could always be a critical failure. Roll. Nat 1.
Why must you curse us? Why?
Shoot yourself just 5 feet over into the river there as you just...
I have this uncanny ability to force those out of people. Happens with Max all the time.
It does. It does.
So you
Thanks,
just,
Alex.
you're like
so
flying in and then just blackness.
So you don't even have to roll for it. Alex is like, do it anyways.
That's why I always make people roll.
That's why the nat ones are too funny. Lucian, you hear the tree call out like, Slithums, no! Squiggums, please! Somebody get him out of there.
60 to your jump and landing in the river.
What?
So imagine adding 60 to your jump and landing in the river.
Didn't she say she had 71?
71.
So it's
Still
72.
It's still 72!
And Squiggums makes a death save.
Squiggums! No!
Okay.
Kenosi can get him out of there.
Mousy is in a blood rage right now on top of this thing.
Good man.
Nvidia, it is your turn.
Taking class.
Okay, well, let's
class
try to
levels
get
of
out of
barbarian
the
right now.
grapple.
It's a
we're
2 plus
in
4.
here. That's not awesome. That's gonna be 19.
No. Nope.
So we'll just hit this guy with 2 claw attacks then.
And then you got your free bite.
And my free bite. Oh, nat 20 on the first one, okay.
Hit.
Second one's not gonna hit. Third one. 19.
19 while grappled does not hit.
Okay, cool.
So just the 1 claw.
Yep. 10.
10 points of damage. Most excellent. It's getting messed up pretty decently. The Oiler is going to shoot at Harway.
Do I get partial concealment
still
from
don't
the
give
thing
a
in
fuck
front of me?
about
Yes, you do.
Time to roll
Good.
50.
It's gonna work to your advantage.
Don't bother, wouldn't hit anyway.
Okay.
Whiffs completely, and the big guy picks you up and whirlwind strikes with you.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
Yep, absolutely.
ACs?
28.
Yes,
Oh, no,
those
no,
two.
sorry.
Okay,
Don't
parry.
hit me with that.
No,
That's a
no,
big
no.
swing, bro.
Parries the bear.
I take a -2
Yeah.
penalty if it's a larger object.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess you do. Yeah. It's
Sweet.
a -4, though, because it's 2 larger objects coming your way.
Beautiful. That's fine.
I got a nat 18. I'm
Do
at
it.
30 total.
Do it. Parry the bear.
Parry the
I
bear!
too have 30 total.
Parry the
With the
bear!
-4?
With the -4.
Neat. You parry the bear. And you end Nvidia smacked against the tree.
Solid.
I'm so sorry, but I didn't
Oh.
want that.
Oh,
Everybody is taking 21 points of damage.
That would have knocked me out.
Oh, he beat 28.
Yep, yeah, he got 30 on the attack roll.
How much did you say?
28.
21.
1.
Yeah, would have knocked me out.
You still in bear form?
Yeah,
Damn!
for now.
Very excellent. That's the 2 remaining enemies. Haraway,
Again!
keep swinging.
That is a 20 total.
Hits.
Ooh, max for 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. It's pretty messed up. This might be the round. Oozle, finish it.
Smacking it. Ooh, does 18 do it?
18 because it is grappling does hit.
Yes. For 9 points of damage. And then so a fucking 20.
Yes, absolutely.
For 9 points of damage.
I did my math wrong. That was 11 points of damage, not 16.
Oh, okay. Well, that matters too.
Yeah, so sorry. I don't know where that 10 came from, but I was like, yeah.
And
6
then
plus 10.
I'm gonna swift action lay on hands myself. Jesus.
Ah.
There they are. Not great healing.
Not great. That's an 8. I mean,
Just get using on yourself.
I'm the most fucked up.
I don't know if that's true.
It is.
What do you...
I'm at 20
Squiggles
out of
is taking
70.
death saves, bro.
That's not my squiggles.
That's not my squiggles.
I'm at 19 out of 66.
Oh, he's a little more fucked up.
Barely. Actually, wait, no. If we're going percentage-wise, I'm more
Percentage-wise.
fucked up than
Yeah.
you. Alright.
Any hoser. Lucy, or it's Elliot, it's your turn.
Excellent.
You are, I need a swim check.
Yep, I am trained in swim, boy.
Do you have
So
points
ready.
in swim?
I sure do.
Good, good. Most people don't put points in swim, and so I drown them.
So I
It's
just
still
drowned
not a
him.
great roll, so that's a 13.
Note to self.
13 is enough to surface in the oil. Yeah, you're just treading water there.
Perfect. I'm gonna use my
You were
standard to try again. That's a 15.
You are able to exit the pond, exit the river. You are just sledge covered.
All right.
Your movement speed is reduced by 30 feet.
That's fine. That makes me average.
Yeah. And you're taking some minuses to things.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right. Lucian, Squigums, another death save. Interesting.
Squiggles.
Lucian has to stay in his tree form because he can't take hits like that.
No.
He is not the same level as you guys even. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Solid.
Not all NPCs that you guys run into are just of your level.
I was really hoping he was higher.
Some will be higher. Lucian, unfortunately, is a more utility character.
Yeah.
More utility feller. Some of his animals, though, totally your guys' level. Like Squigums
Squiggums.
was. NVIDIA.
We're gonna try to escape. Come on, duck. Don't fuck me. You fuck me.
You do have a +8.
Yeah.
Duck.
It doesn't help.
Not super helpful. It's gonna make it a total of 18.
Yeah, are you doing worse every time? No. Nope. You do not escape.
Nope. So we'll just keep clawing this guy and
Clawing your
biting
free
him.
bite.
So, free bite. That's a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Too bad that wasn't your
2 for a claw. And no, neither of the claws hit, but we'll bite him. So
Can you do 15 points damage?
3.
All right. It gets another
What's
turn.
your strength?
Plus my
For your
6.
bite? 6.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
It gets another turn. The oiler takes a shot, Oozle, at your back. Against 28.
Mm-hmm.
It does not deal damage, but you do take some more oil.
That's fine. I'll take the
At this point, your movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
dope.
And the big guy, how messed up are you? How many hit points you got left in that bear form?
25.
Oh, see, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
I can take another hit,
Yeah.
but that's all.
But, which one of you guys is feeling lucky today?
I'll feel lucky.
You want to roll a 50-50, a highs, lows?
Yeah.
Call it.
Call it.
I'll take low. Well, that was a 70 over there, so I don't know what that is. So.
Well, it swings the bear at you again.
Dope.
It has to roll pretty high, though, to deal damage to you. It's just been rolling exclusively nat 18s and 19s. And that nat 18 is not a diversion from the path, I suppose. Targeted strike, not too high on the damage. So that is 11, 13, 14, 20 points of damage even.
20?
20.
Good thing you healed yourself. That was exactly.
Yeah,
what
just
you had.
apparently I'm an asshole.
End of the fight. Haraway.
For the love of
Please.
Christ.
9 hit points, man.
Please.
It's 20 on the die
Yeah. Yeah.
for not 9.
Not 9.
That's
How much?
8.
Oozle, please.
I hit it. It's dead.
Yes. It is destroyed. It crumples before you as you deal the last point of damage.
Fuck.
Yay!
I swear this isn't the first time that I just take damage from teammates, just bodies.
Just getting bodied. A lot of big enemies. I really enjoy the it grapples you and then swings you around like a rag doll.
Yeah,
kind
we
of
can tell.
arc.
I enjoy doing that.
I am
Hashtag
often the
body.
one.
It's
That's
fun.
why I like
Being
fighting
grappled.
goblins
Yeah.
as a player, because then you can just pick them up and go. Nothing like hitting a goblin with a dead goblin.
Oh god, yeah. It's a beautiful time. Anyway, you heal yourself?
Yeah.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Here we go.
Zelly.
If I ever wanted to kill Oozle, now's the time.
5 foot shift. You just.
No, I'm just gonna do it normally. Fuck it. This is. Don't fuck me now. 21?
21.
Minus
9
6.
plus 10.
Yeah.
21.
Barely hits.
Stupid.
10.
10 points of damage.
21.
Yes.
7 points of damage.
Keep going!
This is my baby hit. 16.
Does not hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
With the oil covering.
Yeah, that's okay.
You deal some good damage to it though. It's already halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer. Alrighty then. With that, immediately Lucian transforms back to normal and races over and heals Squiggums.
Yeah.
Just in time to save his life.
Yay.
Gets him stable. Squiggums is still unconscious. He reduces him down to a little statue and claps him back, and he's like, "Whew."
Squiggums is unable to battle.
Squiggums is fainted. Squiggums return.
Oh, that's great.
I choose you, and he pops out, and Alder appears. And that's his whole turn. Nvidia.
How's Kenosi? Was he hurt at all?
He was not.
Oh, beautiful. Kenosi,
If you had armor, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
listen. Okay.
And he just like holds your face for a second.
Yeah. Just nuzzling with the bear snout here. Who needs healing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everybody
you're looking at
answers
a good
yes.
couple fucked up
19,
No,
folks.
you want to stay as a
22,
bear.
23.
Yeah. Cool.
You should
Or-
stay as a bear. You
I-
don't have
Yeah, I have
anything else.
5 hit points.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yep. So,
You might get one good attack in on the next room.
who's the most fucked up between you two? You?
Yeah, I got smacked with a bear 3 times.
Okay,
It's gonna be that man who was
You can have
reduced
my
to single
last.
digits, right?
You can have my last cure moderate of the day.
Thank fuck.
Do you want to roll it or do you want me to roll it?
You know, I've been rolling shit on my healing, so please roll
So
it.
you know what's so
She-
hard?
Oh god.
I can
Grab
roll it if
shoot.
you want.
Can we? Hey,
You
let's
roll
roll. I'll
one.
roll one. You roll
Yeah,
one.
Okay.
Here we go.
Both roll 1.
8!
I got a 2.
Plus 6, so you get 16.
16.
Woo!
We did it.
Good. Not yet.
Anything for a move?
I want to just move over and get Kenosi up on my shoulders.
Okay, yeah, you grab
Yeah.
Kenosi.
Yeah.
He'll hang with you.
Yeah.
Its turn. It's got a plethora of targets now. As it takes shots at Oozle's back.
Oh come on!
It misses though.
Oh thank fuck.
You're just getting oiled up, man. You're fine.
God.
It's getting greased. Now with your 10-foot move speed. Haraway.
I can't believe these Oilers are not hitting.
I don't have line of
That's
sight, I can't just
fucking
charge.
They're rolling super badly.
Yeah.
I've been rolling like 6s this whole time with them. It's just like, oh no. You know, I got like +6 to hit.
I don't think I can charge from where I am. So I guess I'll double move to the lab.
Just full sprint.
Yeah.
Alright. Oozle. You also are out of charge range.
Oh yeah. There's no way in hell.
With
Yeah.
10-foot move speed at the moment.
Yeah. I'm.
Imagine not being able to outsprint a gnome.
Imagine having one last troll's blood potion. I'm gonna drink the
Yeah. Get those 5 hit points.
The Oiler hits you again.
It interrupts your
I just
healing.
rolled over
You
time.
die.
Oh god.
Its
And,
entire front view is obstructed now, though, so it will no longer shoot at you.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
It's not
someone
gonna
else
live.
big and
Alright.
It's Ellie. End it.
It's gonna fucking die.
You are coated in oil.
Shut up! You've already cursed us with this dungeon! 19. Stop!
Makes me feel better. The dungeon itself wasn't of my creation.
Fuck!
3 whiffs.
Progressively worse.
Harsh. Yep, does not do it. Lucian, Alder's going to fly up and charge this thing. And it swipes with a claw, misses with a nat 2. And Oozle, he just kind of looks at you and goes, you don't look so good, friend.
Yeah, I got hit with a bear.
Lucian, yay.
He puts a hand on you, gives you a cure light wounds.
Oh, thank you.
Max, that is, what is it, 4th level, so 12 points of healing.
What a lad.
You look fine now.
Oh, I look fine now.
He's 4th level. Oh no.
Lucian's 4th level. With some extra specials.
Yeah.
NVIDIA.
Great. These guys are. I feel like they can handle this shit. I wanna see. I wanna run over here.
You're just gonna charge like through the door.
I don't want to charge through it.
You
I
just go
wanna
to the door.
Go to the door, but I'll use my full turn for that.
Yeah, you go to the door. Kenosi opens it up.
But I want to keep Kenosi on this side of me.
Sure. Yeah, you open it up. There are just racks and racks of potions inside this small closet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, well we'll check them out on my next turn.
Yeah. Euler's turn. It's got 3 targets. And Haraway, you are the decision.
Is he gonna melee attack me?
No, it's
Okay.
all ranged attacks, but it does not provoke attacks of opportunity. AC
20. I'm gonna use my dodging panache and up that to 25.
with the upping to 25, it misses.
And I've scooped 5 feet.
And that is its turn. Haraway, you're up. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's 18.
18 hits, because you are not covered in oil.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
As I fist him.
It's so messed up. Oozle.
I would slowly make your way over to the potions. You
Yeah,
can move
looks-
20
oh,
feet if you
can
use
I-
your whole turn.
I'm gonna ask Lucian if he has some way to create water. Is that
Oh,
something you can do?
sure, yeah. I can do that for you.
Awesome. Then I will hold my turn for him to do that on me, and then I'll afterwards just go towards the bear.
All right. You hold for that. Itzeli. Finish it.
We'll see.
I believe in you.
Haha! 17 plus 11 is 28.
That hits.
They
Finish
fuck.
Can you do 3 points of damage?
I sure can. But I want to roll it anyway. 7.
It is destroyed. You guys are out of initiative. Lucian kind of gives you a once-over and goes, I've got something better. And he touches you, and all the oil turns into water and just sloughs. And
Thank
he
you,
goes,
friend.
"Oh, I thought it would work that way. No problem. So there is a potion room just over there. It's a rather small room. There is a table there. Now that you guys are allowed to kind of look around at things. It has 4 potions on it and a little sign that says experimental.
Oh boy.
I would experiment.
Can someone smaller than me check out these potions? I can't fit through the door.
I can't fit through the
Yeah,
door.
sure. I just bumble right in.
Yeah. You bumble in. There's rows of potions. They mostly all look the same. There's a single label. It says minor feel goods.
Goods. Well, let's pop her open, and I'm gonna spellcraft check.
Mm-hmm.
Just drink it. Just down it.
It's 30 total.
It's some kind of healing potion.
I
And
drink it.
fuck.
Yeah, you drink it. 2d4 points of healing. And there are racks and racks of these you guys can drink till full.
Yay!
Bet.
So just assumed full then.
So
Yeah, you can
many-
assume full. You don't have to roll 2d4
Okay,
over
cool.
and over again until
Well,
you
I got
get it.
max.
Hey.
Can I use my super jumpies to jump over to the table?
Yeah, easy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and
Roll it, roll it,
Roll
roll
for
it.
that one.
Do it, do it. Ha!
9
You're
out.
good. Yeah, you jump over. None of the potions are labeled, but there are 4 of them.
Alright, I snag all 4 and put it in my bag.
Okay.
And then I want to jump back over and drink some feel goods.
Yep, you get back to full health. Lucian will come over and he'll poke you and convert the oil so that you're no
Perfect.
longer constricted as
Did
well.
that one on the jump.
Hypothetically speaking, how many of these potions can I fit into my bag?
Without breaking them?
Without breaking,
2.
yeah, 2 maybe. Maybe if you're really trying, like 5.
Do you have a tendency to get knocked the fuck around a lot, though?
No, I mean, I'm not just gonna leave them here.
Do you try any of the experimental potions or hand one to anybody to try?
You guys know things about spells. Do you want to pull them out and
You
let
can
you
take a
guys...
look. You want to roll it, or do you
I
want
would
to
also
assist?
like to snag
what's your
2
spellcraft?
of the cure, whatever those are.
Yeah, the 2d4
Mine
cures.
was 14.
Yeah, I'll assist.
Good.
The assist.
Good.
And it's just
18
flat 2d4, no adds.
Die.
No idea.
Yep.
Beautiful. I drink it.
Which one?
What?
One of them?
Uh,
Roll a
you-
d4.
You... These were mine! I did
Three.
the jumping!
I could have walked and gotten.
Yeah, you feel magical energy surge through you, and it begins to tingle your nose. And you sneeze, and glitter comes out.
Yeah!
Oh,
That is a permanent effect.
Yeah!
no.
Man, I want that.
Well, there's 3 more potions.
But we don't know what they'll
Maybe you'll
do.
get it again.
Maybe you roll a 3 again.
You know, I'm good for right
Maybe
now.
You don't want to be a
Randomizes out
rabbit
the
that
4 numbers.
sneezes glitter?
With that, I'm going to snag them out of your guys' hands. Do you resist?
No,
You're like, what the fuck, guys?
I don't have hands.
Back in the bag, fuck y'all. Taking my experimental potions.
You want to take one?
No,
Drink
not
one
yet.
now.
No.
Yeah, go for it.
I already risked it once. I got the super jumpies.
And that was good.
Yeah, could be great.
Oh,
We'll
no,
save
so
them
should
for
I
the
drink
next
one?
room when we're fucked.
Yeah,
So like,
I think so.
what if it just turns you into a statue though, right? What if you're in the middle of the fight and all your party's debilitatingly low, and then it just paralyzes you, right?
Kenosi thinks it's a good idea.
Yeah, combat is not the time to be taking experimental potions.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Worked for me so far.
Okay.
All right.
Godspeed.
Sweet.
May you never end up a statue.
Oh my god. Y'all in here just need to just
Shenanigans.
just mess with magic that we have no idea what it does.
It's better to find out now than
So there are
combat.
2 doors, one just on the other side of the river, and one right here. This one has a sign above it that says, super experimental, private room, no trespassing. Stay out of my room, Mom.
Oh, well, since I'm
The
closest,
label on the other one is employee lounge, or Leshy Garden. And it is currently, looks like they got debris stacked up from the inside. You can see through the window. There are like chairs and stuff.
I mean, we're going to the experimental room, right?
Absolutely.
No, I'm gonna go to this room and fight whoever built this horrible place.
Are you going alone?
No, Kenosi will probably go with me.
Good luck. Have
So you
fun.
approach that door, the rest of you go through the other one? Lucine will go with you.
Okay.
No, she chose this. Leave her to her own devices.
Lucien
It's
is
his job to
Invidia's
follow me.
friend. Yeah, it's his job to keep an eye on her.
He literally is paid to follow me.
You guys walk through that doorway.
That's great.
You walk in. It is a oddly dim room. As you walk in, light clicks on. It flickers a little bit as you see a little jump of electricity. And it's quite an unsettling sight. Painted in bright red, in kind of like that, I just smeared it with my hand kind of style, is "Never Again" on the far wall. And you see a rack that runs along the top side of the room, and there are just like these huge meat hooks. And on some of them hang little bits of robots that look like you guys.
No.
They look like us.
Yes.
No.
Like, there's like
There's
one for each of us?
there's like the torso of a rabbit hanging in these little robot things. There is one of you, but it's missing, you know, half of a chest and both legs. You're there almost complete.
That's scary.
And there is a new Haraway one and an old halfling Haraway like tossed into the corner and collapsed.
I want to.
And a door on the far side, on the north side.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can see anything in this room that would give any sort of indication as to who made it and why are these things looking like us.
Yeah.
Ooh, nat 20. It's for a 28 total.
There is a little tiny shrine kind of nooked in just around that corner. Who was the teammate that died?
Shit. Which one?
There were a couple of deaths, but
Do you want the owner of the building or the one who died?
the one who died.
It was. I think it was Jake when he got transmuted.
Yeah. So it seems to be a little shrine, and there's a.
Or no, it was when Ty was killed.
Oh yeah. There's an extremely familiar face made into this marble bust. It's the ghost from the Wandering Dungeon.
Oh no.
And it just says, Yaskier, I'm sorry.
Got some questions for our boy. Got some questions. Dope. Well, that's all I see.
That's all you see to give you any insight as to what the fuck's going on in this room.
Dope.
There is another door.
Yeah, I'll go towards that door.
Yeah, you guys go and open up that door.
I don't like that.
Understandable.
I'm taking the Itzeli piece off
Uh-huh.
the hook. Do you want a strength check for
No,
that?
no.
Okay.
Smash it against
Yep.
the wall.
I'm destroying it.
Yeah, you beat
Good
it into
call.
just little tiny kiblets.
Yep.
Yeah, you soundly destroy that.
Perfect. Now I'll
Ooh.
follow them.
Ooh, can I roll perception on my Oozle one to see if there's like anything cool on there that I could just take off?
Sure.
Just take all the limbs with you in case you need one in the future.
That's
Oh, it was just the top half. No, but I was like, my leg.
16. 26.
Not unless you're interested in having replacement limbs, backup limbs. And even
They
then,
come in
these
handy.
constructs, they might be attached differently, you know. It might not even fashion the same way.
Well,
You can
Fuck
take
it,
your
I'll-
head. It's kind of nice.
You know what?
That's a handsome man.
No, like Oozle goes around like collecting the heads of his enemies. So like, fuck it, I'll have a head of myself.
Yeah, you'll
Just
take
str-
your own.
Fuck yeah, just for the weird looks.
You
Just
guys go
secretly
through
hate
the other door. Nvidia, you come up to that door with Lucian.
Can I even fit through this door?
You could fit through the door if it would open, but it is currently jammed because it's barricaded shut.
Yeah.
You hear voices on the other side.
Mhm.
So you talking amongst themselves in
roll
do you speak
perception,
Terran?
I guess. No, I don't.
Okay, then you do not understand what they're saying currently.
Okay. Lucy, do you understand them?
No.
Damn it.
Should we try knocking?
Yeah, I'll just start.
Yeah, you pound on the door a
Yeah.
good couple of times,
Hey,
and
open up!
from the other side you hear, Leshy, doo-ba-dee-dee.
Oh god.
We work here tirelessly. Leshy, doo-ba-dee-day. This place is pretty frickin' bad. Leshy, doo-ba-dee-dee. You need to give us much more money. Leshy, doo-ba-dee-dee. Without health care, I'll never know why it hurts when I pee.
Oh God!
And that's the end of their
inspiration.
little song.
I love how I made the Willy Wonka reference when we got here, and now they're singing Willy Wonka.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
So just like out of character, right? Because they're gonna have a lot of questions after this, and I doubt we're gonna finish tonight.
Yeah, we are at end of session here.
Are
So
we
would
ever
you like
gonna-
to explain a little bit about what's going on?
Well, how in detail can I go? Are they ever gonna meet the dude who owns the place?
No.
Okay, cool. So I can talk about him then.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. So Bearheim Inc. was originally created by Velios. This was his business, and it was ran by Vine Leshies to
Velios!
fund like young inventors and stuff like that to come to the workshop and build inventions and sell them. And then like you could donate to charities to get other engineers here. But when he turned into a statue, it was taken over
From
by
drinking a random potion in combat.
it was taken over by my next character, Brotna, who is a chaotic evil alchemist and other classes, and super engineer basically. I think he couldn't roll below like a 40 in engineering.
And so he fucked all this shit up.
And yeah, and he doesn't really care for the plant life, so the Vine Leshies were enslaved essentially, and created all these horrible constructs and stuff like that. But that room was initially a reference. I like that the party comp is actually very similar to what the original party comp was. I really thought you were going to be like, yeah, most of them look exactly like you, but like kept the same one. Was he had, in his drunken nightmares, started building constructs of the party members that he was with, so that if they ever died, he would still have like them.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't come up with 90% of that. This was supposed to be my birthday run.
This is his
actually.
birthday special.
My birthday special.
When we were doing West Marches.
And Ian was like, yeah, it's fucked up. You know, the Vine Leshies just have like a little journal next to you while you sleep, so they just like write down all of your nightmares and shit that you say and then go and build them. So 90% of this is literally nightmare fuel.
Awesome.
It's pretty rad. I'll take it.
Yeah, Brotna was the one who used Tears to Wine offensively on people, and Aboleth Slung, and stuff like that.
Yep.
Very nasty. And with that, we're going to end session here. Come back next week for the second half of the dungeon here
For more of Alex's nightmare.
for more nightmare fuel. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.